And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Hello everyone, it is Monday, December 14th, and welcome back to Crit Camp, and we are playing Arkham Horror LCG. We are on episode 2 of our Innsmouth Conspiracy campaign, scenario 2 called The Vanishing of Elina Harper, and when we switch over to the game screen, we'll do a really quick overview of what happened to us in scenario 1, and thank you so much for the resub, ETG. I will do your spin in a second. But yeah, we are in for episode 2. I hope everybody was able to watch or check out or joined us for episode 1. It was a doozy for sure. And I believe that episode is now live on YouTube as well. So if you wanted to catch up on that, go for it. But Matt, it was a little rough, man. It was a lot of fun though. It was certainly a lot of fun. But man, it was one of those, like, just, I felt like for most of that scenario, I think we talked about at the end, like hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, there were some real no joke rough spots in there. I honestly thought we were gonna be like done by like turn 3.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like the shortest stream ever. We're gonna be like, oh, thanks for everybody showing. It's like, if you want to play Innsmouth, it's savage. Oh, and thank you so much for the resub, Dr. Aardvark. I'll do your spin as well, and thank you for the emote. So yeah, I think this is turning out to be a very, very interesting scenario. I can't wait to get into more of the story and to figure that out. But before we do, Matt, how have you been? How's your week been?
I've not been bad. It's actually been a pretty good week, and it's been. I'm doing well. Thanks. Yeah,
nice.
Nothing too exciting to report.
Nice.
How about
you? My week has been. It's been a little rough. Casey, my wife, has had a pretty terrible couple of weeks at work. Things are kind of getting slammed at the end of the year for them, so it's been pretty stressful, and then my washing machine broke. And I've been having to yell at customer service for my warranty stuff. And there's just been like things that have been happening to me like that. Like there's been something like that happens to me like every day. And so I'm kind of like really pumped to just be like here and playing Arkham and like not dealing with that kind of stuff right now. But other than that, just some house stressors, everything else has been okay. Has been all right. I am, looking forward to the holiday and spending some time with my wife's family. And now I'm getting really pumped because now I'm trying to figure out what game crate. I have a game crate. I'm gonna fill it up with games. I'm trying to figure out what games to bring to play for the holidays. So that's like the thing that I've been thinking about in the back of my mind to keep myself happy. Awesome. There was some special Arkham related news that broke recently regarding the massive multiplayer Gen Con thing. Matt, do you want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, for sure. So the Gen Con mission, they make a Gen Con mission every year, and this year obviously Gen Con didn't happen, at least in the traditional sense. So that mission didn't come out at the normal time. At least it didn't come out so people could get a Gen Con. However, they did still make it. They did release it, and that came out this week. So the physical pack has released, and the people who set up the special website and the special event, I believe they're in the UK, for the giant blob mission that Lyle and I have talked about that we've done off stream, have set up the website to be able to handle this new War That Are Gods, I think it's called, expansion. Which I don't believe is in this mod here yet. I don't think it's in here yet. I could be wrong, but the website now is set up and designed in such a way that we'll be able to do another massive one of those. So I know that myself and Slimpy are looking to try to play it up here around Christmas. They're trying to set up a big event where people can sign up, and I think it's like the 3 days after Christmas. but they were all in UK time. But I know a bunch of people are coming in there to do other times. So
yeah.
something that interests you, like we got to get you some information and see how we can get you signed up for that.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's I gotta tell you, I busted out my old MacBook laptop last night, and I turned it on, and it's still working, and it's really great. And I spent a bunch of time updating it, so that I could update Steam and load Tabletop Sim, so that I could see that if I could load this mod and see if it would work. And man, it, like, my fan speed went freaking bananas. And then I was looking at like my like computer processes, and it was just like it was like using like 121% of my CPU. And I was like, I really want to join in for this massive multiplayer thing, but I was like, the computer I have, I was like, it won't handle it.
That sucks, man.
But what's really funny is like that machine, that laptop, was the laptop that I started when we were playing Kingdom Death Monster. That was the laptop that I was using, and I remember it being like a struggle bus even then, because there were so many assets in that Kingdom Death mod. Right. That I was like, there's just no way. It's like, it's too old now, that like, but I was like, fingers crossed. If I can get this to work, then I can get back to Matt and Slimpy and be like, dude, I'm in. I can do it. But I was like, there's no way. The lag would be so bad, and I would be crashing, and like time is of the essence with those things. And I was like, I can't be the guy that's being like, everybody wants to like advance the global act deck, and like our team's like, we can't. Our dude keeps DCing.
Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, that would be rough. Oh man, that's too bad. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would have been really great. So, but yeah, if you guys want more information about this, I highly suggest you join our Discord. So discord.gg/critcamp. We have an Arkham Horror channel in there, and we like to talk about Arkham. We talk about like new releases and things like that. So if you want more information about that stuff, I'm sure we'll be talking about it in there. So if you want to be part of the team, the global team that's playing, around Christmas time, Matt mentioned it's the December 26th, 27th, 28th, around 7, 8, or 9 UK time. So you do the conversion on that for your own time. But that's when it's happening. And so, yeah, we'll have more information. We'll put the link of that stuff in Discord as well. So you guys have it as well. So there you go. Awesome. I think with that, we might just jump to the gameplay screen, unless there's any other announcements you want to make, Matt, about Arkham or games in general or anything like that.
Well, no, not exactly, but I'm about to give you an announcement I just discovered as I was setting up the game board that's going to be a little bit obnoxious.
Okay, I feel like this is breaking news, everybody.
This is breaking news.
Okay.
We have the whole setup here. The story, and after the story, there's a little step at the beginning of the investigator setup that specifically says, "Now that you've been briefed, go spend your unspent experience." Meaning,
what?
We will actually have decks that need to be upgraded. Now,
I haven't even thought about this because I was not prepared.
They put it in the weirdest place. This is not ever where I would have expected it to be. So, unfortunately. Yeah, that's after all the story that we normally read, right?
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
All right, so there's gonna be a little slapdash deck upgradery, everybody, in the beginning of this, which is kind of interesting. Let's get to the point where we. Oh gosh, I guess that's right now. The point is right now, right? Because usually when we go to this gameplay screen, this is when we talk about the upgrades we've done to our characters before we get into the story, or do we read the story until the point that it tells us to upgrade.
We're supposed to read the story, and then that's how we know after that. Gotcha. I don't know if they're trying to imply that like hearing the story is supposed to influence your choices for upgrades.
Oh, that actually could be really cool, right?
Yeah.
Because what if the story is something like you can't get permanents or exceptionals or something, like you can only grab like water weapons or something.
Water. that I don't think it's something like that, but like hell, it might be. So I guess we might as well just do the story real fast whenever we're ready to hop into that, and then we'll kind of see. Because and what I can do is I can double check the setup as you're kind of talking through your deck upgrades, and I can talk through mine. So there should be plenty of time there because I already know what I'm gonna do with my 4 experience. So
so I do not know what I want to do. So I have a short list of things that I was thinking. It's not really a short list. I have a very long list of things I was thinking about. Everybody in chat, you'll watch me and Matt have a good conversation about what the best route would be. But after you see all the cards that I'm looking at, maybe you in chat can also chime in on what you think you want my deck to do. So this is actually pretty interesting because usually we upgrade our decks offline and then you just see what we've done. But since we have to do it in real time, maybe you could have some influence here. So before we start even with the story, let me do the 2 wheel spins because last Monday I forgot to do wheel spins at all for a bunch of people that resub. So there's 2 of them right here. I'm gonna do the first one is for ETG. Thank you so much. I'm gonna cover my face with this wheel. How about we don't do that? How about we put the there you go. That's much better. Here we go, and it is 10 push-ups. Okay, excellent. I'm up to 70, everybody. Chris has 370 burpees to do, and I have 70 push-ups. Thank you so much, ETG. And this next spin is for Dr. Aardvark. Thank you so much for the resub. Really appreciate it, pal. And then once we do this spin, then we'll go into the game screen and we will read the story here. All right. That's a bean. That's a bean for me. Okay. I'm gonna grab this bean. Oh, and everybody, just so you know, I personally have Matt's new address, so if he ever runs out of Yucko beans, I know how to reach him. All right, I think this is peach or barf or dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie, one of those really bad ones.
Good luck.
Dead fish, solid, great, awesome. Love my life. This is my life.
Ooh.
My life eating dead fish. This is great.
That's not okay.
Yeah, that's not okay. Okay. Yeah, and if you want me to send beans to Matt, just tell me in the chat. You know, just tell me. All right.
I still have some. We're still good.
Yeah, but I never want you to go low. You know what I mean? I always want you to have a fresh supply.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, and I think everybody, that's Chris in the chat. He says, "What are Yucko beans?" Sounds like the Acme beans. Yeah. It's Yucko beans. That's what it is.
Yeah, beans.
All right. Let's switch over here. We're on scenario 2, The Vanishing of Elina Harper. And I'm going to read you guys a little, I'm going to read you a little tale. Wednesday, August 17th, 1927, 5 weeks earlier. Now, before I start this, should we do a really quick sort of recap of what happened in scenario 1? What do you think? Just so people can get into get immersed in the story. Yeah. What happened, I believe, is we just woke up with a little bit of short-term amnesia in this very, very wet, cavernous place that was obviously underwater before we were there, and then suddenly like we're in this like wet area, and we're afraid that like high tide's going to come in and like drown us, whatever. We know who we are. We know about our lives and everything like that. We just don't know how we got there. And our memories are sort of fragmented. And so as we were traveling through this cave system, we were regaining memories by unlocking or by getting all these, different keys and going through sort of story elements and things that we were sort of regaining our memories. By the end of the scenario, we got washed up, or we sort of escaped the cavern, or at least Matt did, and I took physical trauma at the end there. And we meet up with somebody, and then we realized through our memories that we had been deployed by somebody to find her in Innsmouth. We also, may have battled this giant like beast in like Devil's Reef. We may have seen a cult of people doing some weird things. There was a few things that we remembered. So a lot of the scenario was us trying to regain our memories and figuring out what had happened to us in the recent past, as I think what it is. Is there anything else? I mean, you guys can watch the VOD if you want the details of what exactly happened, but I think that's sort of the overview of what happened there.
Did that also cover the interlude?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, basically there was not a lot. Everything's fuzzy. The three flashbacks were the pieces that were like the most, I guess, meaningful to give us anything. And then the big one was about Thomas Dawson and how he brought us on as like specialists, but also was implying we're expendable. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He's like, I don't want to send my my good friends or anything, but you guys can go. You guys can check this out. All right. So scenario 2, The Vanishing of Elina Harper, Wednesday, August 17th, 1927, 5 weeks earlier. Wake up, damn it. Agent Dawson shakes you awake with his right hand. You are in the passenger seat of a pristine state-of-the-art motorcar. Its polished body glowing with light from the moon as it rolls through the foggy Massachusetts countryside. We're almost there, Dawson informs you. Unfortunately, Innsmouth lacks a working railroad, which you would have preferred. There's a bus that runs from Boston to Newburyport, and another that runs from Newburyport to Innsmouth, but Dawson had insisted on driving you there himself, perhaps to provide you an escape route should things go sour, or to show off his expensive automobile. Probably both. As you arrive in Innsmouth, the stale odor of day-old fish and decrepit, musty buildings washes over you. Many of the buildings along the western side of the town seem to be abandoned, although you occasionally spot figures in some of the windows. You imagine Agent Dawson's opulent car must make quite an impression in such a dirty and dingy town. You joke that perhaps he should have driven here in a jalopy, to which he replies with a smirk, "That's never been my style." Eventually, you reach a defunct railroad station that was given up years ago. A few train cars sit abandoned on the tracks, and the depot is boarded up and condemned. Dawson suddenly grimaces and points to another vehicle in the open lot. That's Agent Harper's breezer. Let's park here and continue on foot. We can move through the town a little easier that way, he reasons. You check Agent Harper's vehicle before continuing, but it contains no clues as to her whereabouts. From there, you head eastward beside the Manaxet River, passing numerous deserted warehouses, sodden alleyways, and standoffish townsfolk. Harper's got to be somewhere in this forsaken town. Residents don't look too friendly. Wouldn't be surprised if she drew too much attention from the local mob, or like... Dawson begins to contemplate out loud. You ask how he knows his agent isn't simply keeping a low profile. Yes. Well, we have a code phrase for that. If she had sent me a letter saying that she had some errands to run, that would have been signal that she had been out of touch for a short while. Without that signal, I have to assume the worst. To the northeast, several factory buildings loom over the rest of the town's sagging gambrel. Here we go. Roofs, cupolas, and widows' walks. None of the locals stop to greet you along your way. Given the repulsive countenance that many of them bear, their aversion to the usual small-town pleasantries is a relief. Eventually, you reach the town square just south of the Manaxet. Though even those crumbling brick buildings that surround the supposed heart of the town inspire little confidence in Agent Harper's safety. An old bus idles nearby, its greasy-looking driver leaning against the door and eyeing you suspiciously. With little else to go on, you decide to split up, knowing that you can cover much more ground that way. Canvass the locals and learn about this town, Dawson says. Find out who the big shots are in this hellhole. One of them is bound to know where Harper was last seen or who she was with. I'm going to see if I can find where she was hiding out and look for some sign of her. Meet up with me here at 1900 hours. Understood? You nod in agreement and go your separate ways. The first person you check with is the bus driver, who probably has a decent understanding of the town. His coarse, grayish skin is the first thing you notice, followed swiftly by unusually deep and shadowed creases in the flesh of his neck, almost as if he were prematurely aged. His bulging eyes were unsettling, and you're suddenly unsure whether you've seen him blink once as you approach. You start to offer your hand as you introduce yourself, then think better of it, just in case the man has some kind of disease you've never heard of. He introduces himself as Joe Sargent and gives you a useful, if cursory, rundown of some nearby buildings. What follows is a summary of the information conveyed to the investigators about the town of Innsmouth. In plain view of the town square is a grocery of the First National chain run by a youngster by the name of Brian Burnham, an outsider of Arkham. The idea that somebody else from Arkham might be here fills you with some degree of hope and perhaps a little bit of pity for the boy. The Gilman House, owned by Othera Gilman, is the only hotel in town. Considering its shabby appearance, you suddenly wish you'd only planned a day trip. Down the street from the Gilman House, tucked between a dismal restaurant and a drugstore, is the Little Bookshop, so named not for its size, but after its owner, Joyce Little. Mr. Sargent doesn't seem to care much for her. To the north, along the Menuxet, is the Marsh Refining Company, the centerpiece of the town's only industry. Joe speaks of its owner, Barnabas, whom he calls Old Man Marsh, which with a measure of reverence and admiration. Mr. Sargent tells you to avoid the old bridge along Fish Street, which has collapsed from years of disrepair and now serves as a haunt for the dispossessed. And done listen to that drunk Zadok, the bus driver warns. His tales are just that, tales, nothing more. Further east, past Water Street, lies Innsmouth Harbor. Sargent warns you not to get in the way of the dock workers or their business, for they are a rowdy bunch who aren't used to outsiders, especially the ironically named Robert Friendly, who Sargent utters with a hint of hostility. To the north, on New Church Green, there exists an old Masonic hall, now given over to an organization referred to as the Esoteric Order of Dagon. What truly goes on inside this old, decrepit building is anyone's guess. Buckle in, everybody. There's a little bit more. Finally, Mr. Sargent asks you what you're doing in Innsmouth. You dodge the question with one of your own, asking him if he's seen anybody around town matching Agent Harper's description. He pauses, then shakes his head. Never seen her, he mutters, refusing to meet your gaze. You spent the rest of the day learning the layout of the town and attempting in vain to make conversation with the locals. The more time you spend in the strange, squalid town, the more you wish you had never taken Agent Dawson up on his offer. There's something foul in the air here, something rotten and fetid that disturbs you to the core. Later that night, you meet up with Agent Dawson in the now deserted town square and share what you've learned. Take a look at this, he says, handing you a creased, ink-stained letter addressed to him. Turns out Harper had a room in that disgusting old hotel. Still does, technically, but it seemed like she hadn't been around for a few days. I broke in and found this among her things. Judging from the unmailed letter, it seems Agent Harper knew someone in town was tracking her movements. I'm being followed, the missive explains. I don't know how they know, but they know. It's like the whole town is on something. I have no contacts here whom I trust. It's going to require more than one agent to sort this out. I fear... The letter is cut short. Well, she has more than one agent now, Dawson says bitterly once you're done reading. There's only one reason she wouldn't have sent this letter. Harper's in danger, and somebody in this balled-up town knows where she is. Together, you begin to formulate a plan to find Agent Harper. First, narrow down her last known location. Second, find out who she was in town. Find out who knew she was in town. Then, pay them a visit. All right. And now it's the setup. So, thank you everybody for listening to me read pages of text. We are in town. We're trying to get more information about Agent Harper. Is I guess what we're doing.
Okay. So this starts out. Agent Dawson's briefed you on your task and prepared you for the mission. We may now spend the unspent experience in the campaign log. So this is where it tells us to do that. That's what I saw when I was going double checking in here for the setup. So on that note, like you, I have a pretty big list of things, but I also have kind of like a priority of things that I want to get first. Mm-hmm. It actually turns out that the last time I played Sister Mary and with the build I did, the two cards that I'm adding right now didn't exist. They are actually new cards that came out in pack 1 and pack 2.
What?
After of the Innsmouth box. So the cards I'm going to be going with will be Sacred Covenant. So this card, what this does is help fix that problem of somebody drawing a bunch of blessed tokens at a time they don't really need them, and then ripping them out of the bag. This keeps them in the bag. So you can see what the modifier is once it's all completed and decide if they need the blessed token or not.
Oh, I love that you can decide after the fact. That's so great. Yeah.
That made the difference totally. And then secondarily for me, this new card is actually not even on ArkhamDB yet. This one came out in the last pack that came out last week and a half ago, Radiant Smite. So this card is like the ultimate Sister Mary card. It's a spell, it's a spirit, it's blessed, and as long as you have at least 3 tokens in the bag, you can pull them all out. For each one that you pull out, you get +1 skill and deal +1 damage, meaning your attack can be a total 4? Of +3 skill and a total of 4 damage.
Holy crap, that's +4. Oh my gosh. Or 4 and 4, yeah.
The interesting thing about it is if you kill the enemy, it If you kill the enemy with the spell, then those blessed tokens are taken out of the bag. If you fail, you put them back into the bag.
Oh, so yeah. If you fail and the enemy is still there, then you still keep the blessed token. That's good. Okay.
Right.
Very cool. And so because we had 4 XP, that's your 4 XP. 2 for Sacred Covenant, and then 2 for 2 copies of Radiant Smite.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So I already know I'll be taken out for that. I'll be cutting. Go back and pull it up here just to make sure I'm not telling you the wrong thing.
Yep.
Make sure my deck's right. I am pulling out one of my 2 Storm of Spirits, and the second one's hard, but I think I'm going to pull out one of my 2 Book of Psalms.
Oh, really?
That one's a little tough. I'm going to so ultimately I'm going to be going down to 1 Book of Psalms anyway, because at this point now I'm going to have 5 hand slots. Just so you guys know, we talked about it. I realized that the version of the deck that I originally had was the one that I had designed to play in a more hybrid model.
Yeah.
So right now I have 2 Blessed Blades in the deck, 2 Enchanted Blades in the deck, and that would have been 2 Book of Psalms, meaning I have 6 hand slots worth of stuff.
Oh, I gotcha. Yep.
I was always intending to go down to 1 less Book of Psalms, and I might be clogging my hands up with attack things, because the Book of Psalms, or the Blessed Blade I use to keep our bag full of blessings, the Enchanted Blade I use for fighting.
Yep.
So 1 Book of Psalms I think is going to be enough. We'll see if that ends up changing, but we kept the bag pretty full last time.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's my plan right now. So I'll go and pull out 1 Storm of Spirits, 1 Book of Psalms. Did you already have an idea of what you were going to do?
I have this giant stack of 20 cards that I had pulled out and stuck in my bag, just, when I was casually throwing stuff around. So I know that my very first indication was to save up to get a couple Lola Santiagos, but I'm just going to quickly throw these around just so people can see what my the Sharon's Obel, what my idea was. I think there might be a good reason for me to bank my XP and to save up for something like the Streetwise, the upgraded Streetwise, or a couple Lolas. But here are the short lists of things that I was thinking about everyone. So on the rogue side, here's a neutral one that I just thought was fun. I don't necessarily think I'm actually going to put this in the deck, but I just wanted to bring it up. Manipulate Destiny, which is really interesting. So you just reveal tokens from the bag until you get something, blessed, cursed, star, or a tentacle, and you can do damage or whatever, blah blah blah. I just thought that we could be really cool with Sister Mary, because she's just packing the bag. Yeah. But
if we need healing, that card's really good for it. Unfortunately, I think the damage side of it's better, but that would involve us cursing the bag a lot, which we're not doing.
Yeah.
So I looked at that too when that had come out, and I was like, this is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to bring that up in general, because it's this is so rad.
I do. I think it's neat for especially for one resource, and the fact that it is a spell is interesting with certain other characters like Agnes, who likes looking for spells with their special item.
Yeah.
Other characters like the Arcane Initiate, who helps you find spells. So the fact that it is a spell too is a cool trait.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Sharon's Obel is something that I think is hardcore, dude. I would have, if I had this in last scenario, I would have just died. I would have straight just died. But it's permanent exceptional, so that means I can only get 1 version of this, and it's cost twice the experience that it's listed. So it's 2 XP to actually get this. And the thing is, if I'm not defeated during a scenario, I get 2 additional XP. But if I was defeated during that scenario, I'm just straight up dead. And so this is the ultimate gamble card, and I'm very I'm considering putting it in, but we'll see. The other stuff that is interesting is I think I was feeling like I didn't have enough foot pump in the last game. So there is always the tarot. There's also the book tarot on the seeker side. So those are always good options to get off right off the bat. And then there's other things too, like Lola was the one I was talking about, a new ally that gives me +1 book, +1 foot. I can exhaust it, spend money to get clue that way. pickpocketing. Since I'm evading enemies, I could get pickpocketing to get a resource or a card. Remember, I do that. Hot streak for money. Streetwise, it's just good. Even with the tabooed version, which is +3, it's still very good. And then there's other cards that I already have in my deck, in which the upgraded versions are so much better, because if I succeed by a lot, I get to return these cards to my hand instead of discarding them. That's a Cheap Shot and Slip Away. Under Surveillance is a new one. It's a trap card where I attach it to a location, and I can automatically evade enemies and discover clue at that location if they enter that location, which is pretty freaking rad. And then Chuck Fergus over here is another ally that lets you choose 2 of these things. There's 3 things on the list. All of them are great. That event gains fast. The event costs -2, and you get +2 skill value. So he's expensive though. There's likely he's not really there. I just like, he's like, what is that actor? I'll think of his name, but he looks like an actor.
He looks like an MMA fighter to me.
Oh yeah, he does look like,
looks like a former Hearthstone streamer.
Yeah.
Or here's the Storm streamer too. Sorry, I'll have to try to think of his name. Yeah. I'm seeing him now and I'm like, he looks like a few different people.
Yeah.
But he's awesome looking. He's actually who I'm playing in my version of this deck, and it's interesting. It is cool.
Yeah, it is cool. He's just really pricey to get to.
It's very pricey.
And then there's a bunch of secret cards which aren't as flashy as the rogue cards. Just upgrade deduction, in the know. I played before, forewarned. Quick study is actually kind of interesting. Place one of your clues in your location. Exhaust. Get +3 skill value for the test. So in a jam, you could do something like this. Stirring up trouble. Add chaos to the bag to discover clues. Is interesting for quick pickups. And yeah, upgraded I've got a plan and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I don't know which way to go. And I have 4 XP to spend, so it's like, do I just bank some, or do I grab, a tarot card and maybe the Obol? What do you feel? If you're gonna
get the Obol, it's now or never.
Right.
Like, I didn't end up going with the Obol because I was scared, but like, the Obol, and I'm also playing the Return to the Forgotten Age, which is the most brutal campaign of all time.
Okay.
I don't know how brutal this one is because this is my first time playing.
I don't know. It's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal so far.
Well, to be fair, if you had Charon's Obol that first mission, we would have played it differently. I would have played it differently. I would have sacrificed myself earlier.
Oh, right.
Which actually probably would have meant that we didn't get as much stuff.
Yeah.
So, if you're playing with somebody with Charon's Obol, then likely you try to help them get out at any cost.
Yeah.
However, that's not always a guarantee. You are playing somebody who is slippery, so you do have that going for you.
Yeah.
So with the amount of XP we have, going and getting something in like a tarot card, one or the other, one of each, I don't know. You could even do something weird where you went like both of these, and then like Anna Caslow, who's the
the tarot ally.
Right. So she's interesting. What's interesting actually is these tarot cards, they don't have like a star. They're not unique. So unlike Lola, so you could actually have 2 the moons out and play.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even realize that. I always assumed that tarots were one-ofs.
Yeah, it's because you only have 1 tarot slot, so a lot of times you don't even think about it. But so that could even be something weird to do too, is like if you wanted to go like a bunch of tarot build. So like my thought is, there's nothing wrong with banking XP, but if you're gonna go for Charon's Obol, I feel like it's now or never, because like it just loses value as the campaign goes on. It's up to you if you're feeling it.
I think okay. I think I'm feeling it. That's 2 XP. I'm going for the Obol, guys. The Obol's coming out as a permanent. Done.
Okay.
All right. So that's 2 of my XP, and now I have 2 more.
So if you feel like you're gonna go for a tarot card of some kind, again, that's another thing. It's a cheap thing to get in there early because it's only 1 XP.
Yeah.
And it's a permanent stat buff. So I don't think there's anything wrong with going with that. Or if you feel like you really want to get like an ally online, like Lola or Chuck or Anna.
Yeah.
I'll pull down Anna so you can like look at her. I mean, I don't know if you're actually going that route.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a cool idea. something kind of different.
I mean, there's a good chance I just grab one tarot and then I bank one, bank one XP. Although this stirring up trouble is so interesting to me.
It is really interesting.
I think I would take it if we were playing like 3 or 4 player.
Oh yeah, no
but
question.
But right now, I'm just sort of like, I don't think it's worth it because I have an ability that gets me an extra clue.
Are you running Narrow Escape? I can't remember.
Oh, Narrow Escape?
Yeah, are you running that in your deck?
No, I'm not running Narrow Escape. It got cut at the last second there.
Stirring Up Trouble gets a lot better with Narrow Escape because what you do is you can play Stirring Up Trouble and then Narrow Escape a hit that would happen to you.
Yeah.
And then evade the thing that's swinging at you. And then you'll actually have your next test that turn be +2 skill.
Yeah.
And normally you would be spending that on an investigate check. But with this card, it's not actually generating a check.
Yeah.
So it kind of lets you bank a +2 to another test later. So that's why I was thinking it would be an interesting combo.
Yeah.
But how much is the Under Surveillance is also only 1 XP. If you wanted to try that, that one's kind of cool. This is another one I haven't tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all interesting stuff.
Oof. Yeah, the fact. Oh man, yeah. Under Surveillance is kind of interesting. Dang. All right, so everybody, I put my deck lists in chat. So I'm playing Trish. So you can check out my deck in on ArkhamDB as I'm figuring out what I'm doing here. I think I am going to take a tarot. I think I'm going to take a foot tarot. And then so I have 1 more XP. And I'll have to figure out what to lose in my deck for it. And what else is 1 XP? I can do another tarot. Or
the Under Surveillance.
Or the Under Surveillance is really the other 2.
There's only 2 that are 1.
Yeah. I mean, there's Forewarned here, but I don't think I'm really going to get that. I just thought that was interesting.
And Stirring Up Trouble. Yeah, Forewarned and Forewarned, Stirring Up Trouble, they're both solid cards. The problem I have with both that and Quick Study is I have a hard time like putting down a clue that I got.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's the wrong choice.
I know, that's how I feel too. It's just like I don't really want to like lose my clue. Do I want Under Surveillance? So the thing is like I don't know what to lose in my deck for these. I might lose 1 perception because I only have 1 in there. You know what? I think I'm just gonna get the moon, replace a perception, and then bank the 1 XP.
Moon, bank the perception. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because I think the things that I want. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see if this works. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Because I'm only running 1 ofs. I'll throw that in there. And then this is a nice. Doesn't add any cards to my deck. That's what's nice about permanents, everybody. They don't add cards to your deck. You can upgrade them, and then that's just it over there. The rest of these I will group and stick back in this bag as something to look at later. All right, cool. Now with that, sorry everybody, you saw deck building in real time.
Raw state. So the last thing then that I need to let everybody know is kind of this mission. This mission does something unique. That's actually not all that unique. It will actually sound very familiar.
Okay.
And this mission involves finding Agent Harper. And so the way that we do that is I over here have a list of suspects and a list of hideouts. 6 suspects, 6 hideouts. I shuffled, I take 1 suspect, shuffled, take 1 hideout.
Okay.
And these are going to stay here and never be looked at. I take this suspect pile now and hideout pile now and shuffle it.
Uh-huh.
And this right here is what's called the leads deck. This deck now, everything in this deck as we find it, we will now know that it's not these 2 cards, whatever they are. Okay?
Yep.
We're playing Clue.
Yep.
As we find information out, we're going to be able to draw cards from this deck, and every time we do, we'll be able to cross them off this Fighting Agent Harper card over here, knowing that it can't be one of those things. So the goal is we're trying to find the person that kidnapped Agent Harper
And the
hideout they're at.
Got it.
So right now there's only Agenda 3 and Act 2 are a side out of play, meaning there's one more agenda here than there looks like, there's one more act here than there looks like.
Okay.
But we don't pull them out until we know what we're looking at here. So let me just make sure that it's all in there. All right. Looks good. Okay. So that is how this mission works.
Great.
We start play down here at the Innsmouth Square. So we should draw our hands before we read the agenda and the act, I think.
Yep.
And we're good to go.
Awesome. And before I draw my hand, I want to say, ETG, I'm glad I'm like catching up on the chat here. I'm glad you're feeling better, man. And Volps is saying that Charlie Hunnam is who I think you're thinking about for the O'Banion driver. It does, yeah. It could possibly be him. It might be. I need to look at a picture of him again just to make sure. And Volps is also saying, "How dare you show what goes on behind the curtain for deck building?"
The big robot movie that Christina loves, Pacific Rim, the main pilot from Pacific Rim.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah.
He's got a touch of that.
Yeah,
his hair's a little darker.
Yeah. Definitely Volps.
I love
Awesome.
that guy. Dunk Train. Dunk Train is the name of the streamer he looks like.
Oh my God, Dunk Train, dude. Hots? Heroes of the Storm?
Dunk Train used to stream Heroes of the Storm. I don't know if he still does. But that's who this dude looks like to me, now that I think about it. I was trying to... His name, I guess, is Derek Arabian?
Dude,
but
that's
yeah,
hilarious.
his name was Dunk Train. And so that mystery is now solved.
Okay. All right. I'm going to get some background music going on with tabletopaudio.com, and we are going to draw our cards.
Very nice. Very nice. This is what I like to see early. Okay.
All right.
I got weapon.
Nice.
And
I got assets. I'm going to keep 2 assets. I'm going to throw like 3 events back and see if I can get some money.
I'm content with my hand for the time being, like for sure.
Okay.
All right. And just so you guys know, I can't remember if we said this. Blessing Curse tokens that were in the bag at the end of the last mission are gone. Blessing and Curse tokens do not stay and persist from mission to mission. So I had to empty those all out.
Right.
You just did something that dropped my hand on the table.
Oh, hold on.
Is it?
Yeah, I did something because I couldn't see your hand again. So enable, disable.
Oh, okay. I can still draw it. Pick it back up and draw it.
Okay.
Can you still see it?
Yep.
Okay. Good. All right. So my hand is I got 2 Blessed Blades actually, Crystal Pendulum, and a Rite of Seeking.
Nice.
As well as Promise of
No,
Power.
you got the Blessed Blade. That's good. We're doing a lot better than we did last time.
Yeah, I'll take it. And so like I was saying, there are no Blessed Curse tokens in there normally. There are 2 now because Sister Mary at the start of the game adds 2.
Okay, and this is the correct bag because we took some tablets out. We took a tablet, an Elder Thing, and a Cultist out from last scenario.
Yeah, I saw you had that one set to the side, so that was the one I actually emptied all the Blessing and Curses out, and then just added 2 more using the
perfect.
The thing down here, the tool.
Sounds good.
And so we should be good to go. Okay, so this will be the Leeds deck. In fact, I'll go label that up here. And I guess if you want to read the agenda and the act.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Agenda 1A, 6 Doom Threshold. Decrepit decay, furtiveness and secretiveness seemed universal in this hushed city of alienage and death, and I could not escape the sensation of being watched from ambush on every hand by sly, staring eyes that never shut. H.P. Lovecraft, The Shadow over Innsmouth. Forced, if you defeat a suspect enemy other than the kidnapper, take control of each clue on the enemy, record in your campaign log, name of enemy is out for blood. Interesting. So if you defeat a suspect other than the kidnapper. Okay.
So there's probably like multiple ways then to deal with them.
Yeah, so I'm sure we can parlay or we can defeat. Okay. And an act is Act 1A, the search for Agent Harper. The next morning, you and Agent Dawson split up and search for his missing agent. So fast action, the investigators spend 2 clues as a group, parlay, reveal the top X cards of the leads deck to a maximum of 3, and draw one of them. Shuffle the rest back into the leads deck along with the top card of the encounter deck once per round. Okay, so every time we want to check out that deck, an encounter card goes in there too. Objective: you may advance to the end of any. You may advance at the end of any round. Hint: you will have to make an accusation when you advance. Advance when you believe you have narrowed down Agent Harper's kidnapper areas. Okay, so the act is completely on us. When we believe we have the information to make an educated guess here for an accusation, then we can advance. So spend fast action, spend 2 clues once per round to parlay to reveal a thing. Okay.
One piece of strategy is, do we go and do big chunks of the deck at once, adding a card in each time, or small? I remember like thinking at first to do big chunks of guys at first, and then later thinking like to do a small chunk of it, but like it's hard to know, because if you go and you reveal one of the cards that's not a lead card, then you have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Which also means that it's out of the deck.
Yeah.
So it's hard to know. So that's what we're going to have to really decide here, because we have to go and spend 2, 4, or 6 clues at a time.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, that's rough. Okay.
We start down here, Innsmouth Square. I don't know if you've already shown them the bad token card, but it's based on doom on enemies or the agenda number.
Okay.
Or we have to put down clues on our location. So that could be annoying too.
Well, the elder thing, yeah.
But we start right here, Innsmouth Square.
Okay, so Innsmouth Square is Innsmouth Central. One side of the cobblestone open space was a straight line of the river. The other was a semicircle of slant-roofed brick buildings of about the 1800 period, from which several streets radiated away to the southwest, the south, and to the southeast, south, and southwest. Lamps were depressingly few and small, all low-powered incandescents. H.P. Lovecraft, Shadow over Innsmouth. We're going to flip this. 2 clues, 4 shroud. Action, resign. You decide to lay low for a while, or fast action, spend $2, move to a connecting Innsmouth location. All right. So fast action, spend money, move. That's kind of cool. I like it. All right. So when we're talking about turns, I am going to be doing a setup. 7.
Yeah, I'll be doing setup too. I'm gonna need a lot of money.
I need a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, okay, hold on. So you have cracked the case.
Yep.
If we can get this cleared relatively quickly, you can play crack the case. Which means, if I get $1, I play Crystal Pendulum and Rite. Oh, I'm $1 short. Because I'd want to go Crystal Pendulum, Rite of Seeking, and then use it once, because I could get both those clues at once and possibly help you. So I could not play my Crystal Pendulum, but then I'm only a...
You're a 4 to a 4, right?
Only a 4 versus a 4, right?
Yeah.
Right. I don't have upgraded Crystal Pendulum yet. I forgot that's... Rite of Seeking yet, so that's another thing that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thoughts on that then?
Well, let's see. I can bring out my cryptographic cipher and exhaust it. That'll get 1 clue. But I do want to get Milan Christopher out because he gives me the pump and the money.
So then why don't we do this? Why don't we just set up this turn?
Yep. And
I can try next turn to get both those clues, which will help you set up even easier.
Yep.
If you'd like.
Okay.
If I happen to rip the right token, and I can always commit like Promise of Power to like really succeed at it if need be.
Yeah.
And if it's going to help you get online for the rest of the mission, maybe it's worth it.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be a 2-round. It's probably going to be a 2-round setup here. So I'll go. I will just basically play Dr. Milan Christopher.
Are you gonna?
What's up?
Are you taking any tests? Are you gonna take any tests this turn?
No.
Okay, then go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Dr. Milan Christopher for $4, and then I was gonna get $2.
Okay. I didn't want you to go because I'm not taking a test. I'm going to play Crystal Pendulum. So
Okay.
I wanted the opportunity to potentially use it.
Got it.
Spend 2 on that, get $1, then spend 4 on Rite of Seeking.
Perfect. Cool.
Okay.
All right, so enemy phase,
Okay.
no enemies. The upkeep phase. We got a fancy button.
Sweet.
Okay, we're gonna do Doom. 1 of 6. And we're gonna do some bad cards, everybody. On the Wings of Darkness, test for foot. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror, then disengage from each non-Night Gaunt enemy engaged with you and move to a central location. Okay. So there's no enemies there, so I'm just basically doing a foot test.
Yep.
For damage and a horror. That kind of sucks. So I'm a 4 to a 4. I could pitch an Unexpected Courage, but I think it's a little too early to do that kind of thing. I think I'm just going to take it.
Okay, look, before you take it, so you're just going to go even?
I'm going to go even.
I'm going to guess that you succeed or fail by 2.
Yeah, I think that's right. Tablet, -3.
And take 1 horror, 1 damage instead if you failed. Oh my god, you're taking 2 and 2 right now off the bat.
Wait, 1 horror and 1 damage instead of you. What?
That is a rough start.
Oh no, the Obel, dude. The Obel.
It's already happening.
It's
already
happening.
happening. Well, Milan can soak at least 1 horror.
Oh yeah. He's gonna soak. He's gonna soak one horror. Absolutely.
Okay, great. That's great.
Oh no, Matt, it's over.
The deck actually wasn't shuffled. It doesn't look like.
Okay.
But at this point now, I'm just gonna have to take it.
Yep.
Because I drew it. Oh, also, the blessing didn't get added to the bag.
Okay.
All right. So, do you want to just redraw your token, or do we just take it?
Oh, because the blessing wasn't taken.
The blessing wasn't in it. I probably shouldn't even do Wings of Darkness, but I'm gonna do it because I drew it because
you already drew
the deck
it.
wasn't.
I will redo the token because there was no blessing in there. I don't know if people in chat will think that's cheating.
It could matter, and honestly, guys, I'm going to go and take something other than Wings of Darkness, or at least I'm going to redraw because Wings of Darkness right now is actually really good for us. Yeah. It has almost no downside.
Okay, Volp says
obviously it can hurt us, but I'm going to redraw another card just because it wasn't shuffled.
Okay, I'm gonna retake that test here. It was a 4 to 4.
I'm still going to guess the same thing.
-1, so I did fail.
You still fail. Take 1 and 1.
I took 1 and 1.
And my
okay.
Pendulum still doesn't go off.
Yep.
Now it is shuffle. I'm gonna draw a card now. If it's Wings of Darkness this time, that's fine. Obscuring Fog. Ouch.
Oh no. Okay.
Attaches to our location.
Yep. +2 Shroud.
The good news is, working a hunch can get around that, but it doesn't clear it.
Yeah.
However, cracking the case here is now worth 6.
That is true.
So, with that being said, do you want to try to go for this? Like, if I promise a power right now, here, I will be a 5 + 4. I'll be a 9 against a 6. I'll be up 3. I can pitch in my Crystal Pendulum to be up 4.
I can also pitch you an Unexpected Courage if you want to go even higher.
That would make me go up -5. That means we're investing a lot of resources, but if I succeed, we get both the clues, and you get $6 from Crack the Case.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Can I share my Crack the Case money with you or no?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. So we have 6. We can 6 money to share between the 2 of us, which is pretty darn good because we're kind of money. We need money.
Yeah. Okay. I'm willing to go for it.
I'm willing to go for it.
I'm even so confident about it that I'm gonna do it as my first action and just hope I don't rip a bad token.
Oh my god! All right, so here's my Unexpected Courage for you.
So that is +6.
Yep.
I have to add a curse token to the bag. So I'm 6 + 4 is 10 + 1 is 5. So 11. So I'm 11 versus 6. I am up 5 currently.
Yeah.
The curse token's been added to the bag. We're gonna go for it.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Well, the good news is I add a blessed token to the bag. The bad news is we wasted our cards.
Yeah.
But the good news is my turn doesn't end.
Yep.
I get both of those clues.
Yep.
And you now can crack the case.
I'm going to crack the case here. And everybody, that's it's a fast action, zero cost event. After an investigator discovers the last remaining clue at the location, investigators at that location gain a total of X resources distributed as you wish. X is the shroud. Since obscuring fog is at the +2, that's why we get the 6. And let's see. Well, how much do you need?
The only thing I really need to get out is my blessed blade. So if you want to give me 2 now, I can put it out. If you want to give me 1 now, I can spend 1 action and then play it. So use as much money as you want.
Here, you take 2. I'll take 4.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
So I'll take 2.
Yep.
That means my second action for the turn.
Yeah.
Will be to play a blessed blade.
Yeah. Let's be efficient about this.
And my last action, I think I'm gonna go off searching. So I'm gonna head to the First National grocery store.
Yeah. Solid. For some reason or other, I chose to make my first inquiries at the chain grocery, whose personnel was not likely to be native to Innsmouth. Thanks, HP.
All right.
3 shroud, 2 clue. Action: search the top 6 cards of your deck for an item card and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. That's pretty rad.
Oh yeah, that's right. The other thing about the Leeds deck is each of these things we reveal comes out. So if it's enemies or places, they are going to pop onto the board. So it's not just that we're seeing them to remove this. They are then a permanent fixture to the board.
I see.
Oh yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah, that's really sweet. Like if you didn't get your if we didn't get our assets for hand assets, that's really great.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if there's another item I want to search for, but yeah, go for it. I definitely got, because it's specifically items, right?
Yeah, it's just items.
Okay.
All right. So that was your turn, right?
That was yep. I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to, as my first action, spend $3 to play out a cryptographic cipher. Let's just get that going. And then I'm going to explore. And should I explore someplace new? Or should I go and...
Well,
go
this
and
location...
I can work a hunch and investigate?
Sure. Honestly, I don't care if you come here or not. A 3 is a little hard for me to get because I'm only up 2 against it.
Yeah.
So if I can find a 2 shroud or lower, that would be my most ideal. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's go. Second action will be over here, and third action will be. What does cryptographic give me? I can fast action to make it +1. I am a 5 right now. So I can do a 5 to a 4, or I can exhaust it, make it a 5 to a 1. I'm going to exhaust this, spend the secret, make it a 5 into a 1.
Okay.
5 to 1. And I am going to rip a tentacle. Sweet tentacle. Awesome.
Sucks.
And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So enemy phase, nothing.
Upkeep.
And I'm going to add a blessing to the bag. I need to remember to do this. So
yes.
Up to 5 blessings now. All right.
Okay. We're going to get Doom, 2 of 6.
Yep.
And bad cards.
And then bad cards.
All right. Initiate of Dagon. 2/1/2. Spawn any empty location. While the initiate has no Doom on it, it gets +2/+2, or +2 fight, +2 evade. At the end of the round, if it's ready and there's no Doom on it, place 1 Doom on it. Interesting.
Okay.
Any empty location. Are we going here?
So, wherever you want to put it, I think I'm probably not going to fight it this turn. I think I'll probably fight it next turn when it's easier.
Yep.
Because we have the time, right?
Yeah, we have the time.
Yeah. So, it's not aloof. So, yeah.
So do you want to do it 2 away or 1 away?
They're both 1 away. This is 1 away.
Oh, there is one away.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter to me. Whichever one you're feeling.
Okay. We'll put him down here at the Gilman House.
She's Yucky.
Yeah.
With that fish, by the way. All right. Mine is the Innsmouth look. Oh no, I got the Innsmouth look.
Oh God.
I get
look at you.
-1 book, -1 sanity, and I gain the deep one trait. Test mine 3 to discard this. So that's not terrible for me because I'm not using my book much.
Yeah.
The -1 sanity is not terrible for me. However, the fact that I gain the deep one trait might matter off of other cards.
Yeah,
I genuinely
that's
don't.
kind of scary.
Remember. So we'll see if I have time to get rid of that at some point.
Yeah.
And what I want to do with it there. Alrighty. Well, I don't know if it matters who goes first. Were there any other items in your deck that were super useful to you?
Items in my deck. It's my magnifying glass. I think that's the only other item I have. I think everything else is an asset.
Yeah, so if you got your magnifying glass, that would make your life easier here. I don't know if that's worth it to you. I can also go look because maybe these other places will do something similar where it lets us look for something. Like this might let us look for books, which I don't think I'm running any books.
Like tomes?
The Gilman House, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think I'm running any tomes.
Okay, I don't.
Yeah, but if you want to go for it first and look, I mean that's okay because otherwise I can just rip some. I can try to find my magnifying glass and do some investigates here. Is probably what I'm gonna do.
I don't see any reason to stay with you, so I guess I can just go to see if it gives us more information.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I'll go first. Little bookshop.
Yep. A rare bit of warmth in an otherwise dreary town. The little bookshop is a narrow maze of shelves, each one spilling over with books.
That's a lot.
All right.
Okay.
So 2 shroud, 4 clue. After you fail a skill test while investigating the little bookshop, shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the leads deck. Wow.
Okay. So I can go for this. I'm only up 3, so obviously there is that risk of me failing. But
a 2 shroud is a good one for you to
good,
investigate.
Right? Yeah. And I'm up I think there's what 1 -5, 1 -4, and 1 elder thing.
Yeah.
So there's only it's 4 tokens because of the fact that there's also the tentacle. But I think it's still good odds because there's a lot of blessings in there too. There's 1 curse. Yeah. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
So second action, I'm going to attempt to spend my Rite of Seeking here.
Yep.
And try to go for a clue. So I'm up 3.
Up 3.
I forgot to use my Crystal Pendulum. That's okay.
All right.
I succeed by 2, and I am going to exhaust Sacred Covenant to return that blessing to the bag. Sweet. Because I didn't need it to pass.
Nice. I like it. That's perfect. Perfect use. This is great.
So I take 2 clue off of there.
Mm-hmm.
Pop. And then I think my last action I'm going to do it again with my last Rite of Seeking Church.
Oh, man. This is awesome.
So, again, up 3. I'm going to go for
Crystal? Oh.
I forgot the crystal again.
Yep.
Unfortunately, damn, I need to remember that. So I did fail, which is a huge bummer.
Yep.
Because that does mean the top card of the encounter deck now goes into the leads deck.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
That sucks. I almost pitched my Crystal Pendulum to it, but I was like, it only gives me
I would have told you not to do it too.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay.
So that's my turn. Done.
All right. All right. Should I just start ripping clue off of here? Or should I use the? Did I want to use this action?
The magnifying glass is pretty helpful.
Yeah.
If you're going to be going and vacuuming up clues.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend an action to do this. Once per game. So this is it. We used it.
It's once per player per game.
Oh, once per player. Okay.
If it says group limit once per game, that would mean only one of us can do it.
So I'm gonna put this stuff over here. I'm gonna draw 6 cards. So it's 1 action for 6 cards, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We did not see it.
Big whiff.
Yeah, big whiffer. It's okay. I feel like it feels like Nathaniel Cho right now. I'm looking for boxing gloves.
I think that's totally worth it.
Yeah.
Because that could have been great.
All right, and then second action, I think I'm going to, I guess exhaust it to make its shroud 1. And so I think I'm a 5 to a 1 here.
Okay.
And do you want to use your crystal pendulum?
I'm not with you.
Oh,
I
okay.
missed my window because I was being bad.
Here we go. 5 to 1 minus 1. I get a clue.
Okay, I'll take that off location for you.
And then I can just do a 5 to a 3 investigate, or I could pitch, or I could use working a hunch to discover a clue.
I would say save working a hunch until there's actually like an enemy that you might need to exhaust or something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it because you're already up. You're up 2. The other thing that, well...
Oh, I'm also going to exhaust Dr. Milan to get a buck, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, being up 2 is not too bad.
Yeah, let's do
You
it.
could also leave that clue there and come down to me, because leaving 1 clue on a location is not bad for your ability later.
That's true.
And I'm out of Rite of Seeking charges, so I'm not getting these anymore. Your choice.
Yeah, I'll move down. I'll move down to you, so I can investigate that twice.
Okay.
That was it. That was my turn.
All right. So enemy phase, that is not going to do anything. I'm going to put the Doom on it now. It technically doesn't come out until the end of the round, which is after our chip and chair.
Okay.
So I'm doing it now. So upkeep, and then I'm adding my blessed token to the bag for Sister Mary, so we're at 6.
Okay.
And yeah.
Stick the dooms. Now we're at 4 of 6 because of that dude gets 1. And bad cards. Oh, I got the Innsmouth look now too, dude.
That we don't want.
I can you handle this one.
That's fine. Because right now I don't think I have the time yet to get that off you.
Yeah.
So you can give it to me if you want.
Okay. Yeah. You handle this one right here. Fast. Choose another investigator. The investigator is considered to draw the encounter card, and I gain a buck. Okay.
So I'm going to be a 7. So I'm going to reduce my sanity by 2 right now, just to
Yep.
be on level. And my book is a whopping 0, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Listen, you've done enough good investigates. We're good.
Yeah. I'm looking real fishy. Okay, so then my bad card is a Hunting Shadow.
Oh, it's a peril.
Crap. I'm actually going to spend a clue.
All right. What does
I
it
don't
say?
think it's spend a clue or take 2 damage.
Got it.
I don't think I can afford right now to do that.
Yeah.
To take it this early. Sorry.
Okay.
Because I'm at 5.
No, it's all good. All good.
Okay. So, yeah. So if you go, I mean, I'm gonna go down here and probably fight her. But also, if you go and get these 2, we could draw cards out of the lead deck.
Yeah. Let's do this.
6.
I guess. Yeah, it's just a regular investigate here. It's a 5 to a 2, right? Yeah.
Yep. So up 3 is not bad.
5 to 2. You want to use your pendulum?
Yes, I do. Thank
Yep.
you. I'm gonna say you succeed or fail by 2.
Okay. -2, so I succeed by 1.
0. By 1.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so let me get
So
a
miss
clue
that.
here. Let me grab a clue off. Oh, thank you.
We really don't want you to fail here. I forgot about that part too.
Well, I
you
could just
just
working a
farm.
hunch here. And let me get a buck from Milan.
I still don't think it's that, man. Working a hunch is so powerful to auto evade an enemy.
I know.
Like I think that even if we shuffle something else in the leads deck, I think you just go for this, man.
Okay.
The odds are still really high for you, especially with all the blessings in there.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, you can do it if you feel like it's a call.
All right, here we go. 5 to 2. Second action. That is a
I just
-4.
realized. Right.
Place one of your
no,
clues
you
on
have
the
to-
location. 2 clues if
2
you
clues if
failed.
you fail. I was about to say you could spend this charge to make it a pass on a 0.
Oh, I had a charge. It was behind. It was underneath the card. I thought I was out.
Oh, you didn't see it because underneath the card?
Yeah,
Crap. That sucks because you probably would have
I would have done it. And thank you so much for the follow, Blue Heron Entertainment. Welcome to the best camp
Well,
on Twitch.
put both of your clues down on the location.
Dude.
That was a huge
And
thing.
we
I've had
add an encounter card to the leads deck.
Yep. No, that was really, really bad, actually. And it's really sad because I believe you would have used it, and I've had that same thing happen where like it just disappears on the card. Well,
so I have one more action
this
left.
Sucks. You can now cryptographic cipher for the last one, which sucks because
yeah. I would have. It would have been auto. You know.
I know.
This is a 5 to a 0 now, right?
Well, it depends. Okay, like you can, if you know you would have done that, and the camp believes you, I believe you would have done it too, but it comes down to people feel like that was a legit call. Would you have really done it?
Yeah.
I know. I believe you would have, and I thought it was interesting that you didn't say it, but
yeah, no, I would have done it, but when I looked down at the card, I didn't have a thing.
What if if everyone's okay with this, what if you redraw the token? I know that that's not perfect.
Okay.
But at least,
yeah,
like,
yeah, I'm gonna use the charge, everybody. The charge wasn't there. You can rewind on YouTube. You can see that I just wasn't showing up.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Everyone can see that that's the case.
Yeah.
I know we've had a couple fishy things so far, guys, but you know.
But I will redraw this token though, so I am a 5 to a 0 here.
Yeah, yeah. So that way anything botanical fails. And this place is super important.
Yeah.
So this is the one place I would totally do it.
Okay, that's a skull. That is
-2.
Okay. So succeed.
So you do succeed.
So I got the last clue there.
Which means I need to take a card out of here. I'm just looking. I don't even know what it is. I'm just taking one that I know is not one of the leads or locations and shuffling it back in.
Hey, Gordo, this is Tabletop Simulator. All right. Yeah, that's it, right?
That's it for you. All right. So for me then,
or is that only my two? Was that 2 actions? It was just 2, right?
Yeah, I think so. You investigated once. With you were +3 and then once without.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess that is it.
All right. So I could go exploring. No, I don't want to explore
hold on.
there.
Let's just make you lose your last action as compensation.
Okay, that's fine.
Because otherwise, people are gonna be like, "Well, wouldn't you have used it on the first one?"
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I feel like this is the most fair thing we can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Let's do it.
Okay. I'll move down here to the Gilman's house. Yes, there's a hotel in Innsmouth called the Gilman House, but I don't believe it can amount to much. I wouldn't advise you try it out again from Shadow over Innsmouth. This thing engages me. This young lady who is taking a bath.
Yep.
Heal 2 damage or 2 horror or any combination, limit once per game. That's really useful.
Nice.
That is good to know. So I will be fighting her. She does have a Doom on her. I will be up 2 against her. I think I'm going to go up 3 against her. Do I use the Blessed Blade? Do it now or later? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, use it now.
Gonna use it now. So that does well. I'm always using it. So just so you know, I'm always fighting with it, but I can choose if I want to exhaust it to add the bless or not. The thing is if I do exhaust it though, I can't swing with it later.
Oh, I see.
To get the plus.
I see.
So I think just to be safe, I'm not going to use it on my first swing. We're getting a lot of blessings in the bag.
Yep.
I'm not going to use it on my first swing, so that way I have a decent second shot at it.
Okay. So you are a what? A 4 to a 2?
I am a 4 to a 2. I'm only up 2.
Yeah.
-2. Place a doom on the nearest enemy. 2 doom instead. So technically she's not dead at the time I draw the token, so that does go on to her.
Yep.
Then we resolve
the
combat.
hits, and then the doom goes away.
So I missed out on putting a blessing in the bag, but I didn't want to take the risk. So that was 1, 2. My last action, I think, is going to be to play Guardian Angel for us, because that'll help bless the bag and protect us. I love this thing.
I love it.
Yeah, it is really handy. All right. We totally forgot to do the leads deck, but I guess we can start doing that next turn.
Yeah.
Um,
Totally.
okay. So, oh yeah, that is the other thing about it. Investigators do that. Reveal the top cards. Oh, you only draw one of them. So this is the reason. That's right. This was our debate, right? So if you pay for 3, you see 3, meaning you can cross 3 things off of here, but only one of them comes out.
Oh, so you are incentivized to draw 3 every time.
But if you do 3 every time, you only add 1 card to the lead deck, but the other locations and hideouts don't come out, making the deck smaller. So this was our whole debate after we played this, and we kind of decided on maybe we should do them in increments of 2, but I don't know. I don't know the right choice here. This is where we really have to decide.
Wait, hold on.
Because if you do it in increments of 3, you get the largest amount of information.
Yeah.
But the deck doesn't get much smaller. In fact, it doesn't get at all smaller because every time you take a card out, you're putting 1 back in.
Right.
Unless you're drawing a non-lead card. So the deck is always going to stay about like 10 or 11 cards. So,
well, yeah, because you're always taking 1 out and putting 1 in. So the lead deck is always the same, regardless, right?
Except for circumstances like this. So here's why it's not. The leads deck is always the same as long as you're drawing leads.
Yeah.
The second you don't draw a lead, nothing comes out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Something does always go in.
Yeah, something always goes in.
Even if... Yeah, so no matter what, the deck is always staying the same size unless something like this makes it bigger. So this is a really bad spot. This is worse than I even realized.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I probably would have changed what I was doing, but that's in the past now. So, I think... I don't know. I guess let's do the Mythos phase and think on it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so enemies, nothing.
Chip and
Doom.
share.
Oh yeah, upkeep, right?
Yep. Okay.
Gotcha.
I got a weakness. Shadow Agents is on me now.
Oh damn, we needed that like up there for you.
Yep.
I have. Oh, I'm sorry. I drew Book of Psalms.
Okay. We're gonna Doom.
Now we do Doom.
That's 4 of 6 because that dude you killed, and we're gonna do some bad cards. Also, I want to say hello to Gordo. Says hi from Honduras. Yeah, we play a bunch of different games. I think Chris, as I already explained to you in chat, but welcome. All right, bad cards. All right, we got Initiate of Dagon, 2/2. We've gotten this guy before. Put him in an empty location.
Empty location. What sucks is you're far away. We actually want to put it on a place where you can like maybe benefit from
yeah. Well, I could put him on First
clues.
National Grocery.
But hold on.
But we also have 4 Doom right now. So
right. So she needs to die now. She needs to die this turn.
yeah.
Otherwise we lose a turn.
Yeah.
Which is going to be tough. I'm going to have to like pop my Radiant Smite on her, which sucks.
Right.
So I guess if you're gonna go put her someplace and I need to kill her, then put her there.
Okay. All right.
And then.
And it's plus two right now too, because there's no Doom on it.
Right. Maybe I'll draw a card that puts Doom on her. That would be ideal. Innsmouth Troublemaker. Location with the most clues. That's me. Hunter. Place one of your clues to parlay with him and exhaust him. It does not ready to do next upkeep phase. Triggered by investigator connecting location. Okay. So he is on me.
Yep.
So this is good news in some ways. Now, if you can deal with your shadow agents, you can come down here and do your ability to get like 2 clues before I fight this guy.
Yeah. How am I gonna deal with my shadow agents though?
Can you evade them?
I am a 4 to a 5 with my shadow.
Okay, so I have a good idea.
I mean, I could walk them out.
Check this out. You're gonna like this.
Okay.
If you walk him down to me, Guardian Angel can block 1 or 2 of your damage.
Yep.
Then you'll be here, and you can do a breaking and entering, and if you pull it off, you can evade them both, which kills your shadow agents and makes it so that we can ignore the Innsmouth Troublemaker for
this is beautiful. This is a beautiful turn.
Do you like it?
I love this. I love this so much, dude.
Okay.
All right. First turn,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move down. I'm gonna take an active opportunity here. I'm gonna take 2 hits.
So I'll block 1 of them.
Okay, blocks 1 of them.
You take 1.
I will take 1.
And then that adds a blessing to the bag.
Yes. All right. With my second action, I'm gonna spend $2 to do breaking and entering, which does not do active opportunity. And I'm going to investigate, adding my foot to this investigation. If I succeed by 2 or more, you automatically evade an enemy at this location. So, let's see.
You're a 9 right now.
Yeah, I'm a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. I'm a 9 to a 2.
2. You're up 7.
Oh, this is easy, dude.
So I think that's the gold number, because even if you draw -5, you still succeed by 2, right?
Yep.
I like it.
So
I like
everything
it.
but the tentacle, basically.
Big money.
Big money. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to exhaust Sacred Covenant.
Yep.
To return that to the bag, because
I didn't need it.
you don't need it.
Yep.
Okay, so we don't take that out.
Okay.
So the way that this works, guys, just to go over this. So he succeeds at the investigate. So the first thing that happens is he gets a clue off of here.
Yep.
So grab your clue.
Yep.
Then when you successfully investigate, you can trigger, well, 2 things happen. You succeeded by 2 or more, so you can automatically evade an enemy.
So I'm going to evade
Which
my
one's
shadow
yours?
guys, and my shadow guys say after they're evaded, discard them, so they get discarded. And then my passive pops and says after you discover 1 or more clues at a location with an enemy, either discover another clue or evade an enemy.
So my question to you is,
Yeah, I could evade this
you can
guy.
either evade this or take the clue. The other choice is, instead of me spending my Radiant Smite on her, we can just accept the fact we're going to lose a turn, and I can like blast this guy.
It's up to you, because we can put 1 doom on that guy. Oh yeah, it'll just tick over next turn. We'll lose
Right.
1 turn.
And then it'll come off, in which case then she still won't be fightable. So basically, I'm going to have to use my Radiant Smite to fight her consistently, because otherwise I'm just going to be a 4 against her 4, which isn't great.
Right.
So that means I'm blowing my big spell to save us both 1 turn. And I don't know if that's worth it.
Okay. So I'm going to grab the extra clue then with my passive then.
Okay.
Done.
And
we could choose
you
to
have what
fast
action?
action this leads deck too now.
yeah, it's not a fast action actually. It is a fast action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'd say go for it, man. How many clues do you want to spend? Like total?
I kind of want to spend 3 and look at 3 things, but you're like
6 clues.
Oh, 6
That's
clues.
6.
Yeah.
Right. So I think I kind of want to try in increments of
2?
4. So 2 clues.
2 clues?
Like, I think 4 clues.
Okay.
2 at a time.
So if you want to spend
So
like
what do you
1 of
think?
your clues, I'll spend like 3 of my clues.
Well, I think we should leave you with extra clues on you, actually.
Oh, okay.
So let me spend 2, because it's good to have 1 for that 1 peril card.
Yeah, and I will
then you
spend 2.
And then now, draw the top 2 cards of this deck.
Yep.
And look at them.
Okay. All right, so
What do we
Sawbone
got?
Alley and the house on Water Street.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to come over here to this thing
Yep.
and cross off Sawbone Alley and the house on Water Street.
Nice.
Okay? Now, one of those 2. So this is why you want to draw these cards off the edge of the board, because those are just going to spawn their clues off.
Oh, sorry.
That's just a fun thing. I learned this when we were playing Forgotten Age 2. It's been with the exploration deck. With these 2, we need to look at where they connect. This one connects to Teardrop and Diamond.
Yeah.
So actually, this one connects right here.
Okay.
The other one connects
To Circle and Moon.
There.
Okay.
So do you want to draw the one next to us, I guess?
Yeah, the one next to us. But like, let's look at them really quickly. So each humanoid enemy there gets +2 fight, but -2 to evade, which is kind of good.
Yeah,
2 shroud, 4 clue, victory 1. The other one, 1 shroud, 4 clue, victory 1. After you successfully investigate by 3 or more, either draw the top card of the encounter deck or shuffle that card into the leads deck. I guess, yeah, the one that's next to us.
Okay. So then this one will go back in, and this one will come down, and we're gonna put it here. What we also need to do is take the top card of the encounter deck and shuffle it into the leads deck along with this, right?
That one goes back in, yeah.
I'm making sure, everything goes back in. Okay, so House on Water Street also goes back in.
And then we shuffle, yep.
So, that was a fast action. So you have 1 action left. You can go over there if you want, or...
Well,
I just don't know how to...
I moved, yeah, breaking and entering, yep. Yeah, I can move over there.
Yeah.
Because what you're going to do is just fight this dude, right?
Right. Yeah, unless. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the other thing is you could parlay with him, but it like puts one of our clues down.
Yeah.
And it double evades him, which in some ways like is good. Like actually, me walking him here and doing that would actually be really good to leave him there for you because you could pick up clues fast. So I could do something weird like that. I could walk him over here, and then like I could parlay him and put down my last clue.
Right.
Which then will leave him there spent for 2 turns, and you can like pick up clues in increments of 2. I mean, you only do it once per round. Or I can just fight him with my Radiant Smite.
Either or. Like, it is a cute play. It's just.
We could end up drawing another one.
Yeah, we could end up drawing another one. Where also the doom
now.
is gonna tick over, so I'm I'm a little scared about what's gonna happen at the end of this round.
Okay.
And so it's almost like I almost want to clear out the enemy before things pile up on us, maybe.
No, and you're right about that. But he would be kind of like double cleared. But it would cost me 2 health to do that, or my Guardian. Okay, I'll just kill him.
Yeah.
I'll kill him with Radiant Smite. Okay, let's do it. So then, you can take your last action to move then down to there if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here to this alley.
He is a 0 foot here, by the way. Which means even
it's
I
not
could
+2 +2. I thought it was +2 +2.
No. So does that change?
Ooh, that's super interesting now because
just like
if I could just like it's basically an auto evade every single time, and we can just leave him there. Oh, he's Hunter though.
Yeah, but he's gonna double. So if I do the parlay action as my second action, he gets like double exhausted.
Right. Exhausted this turn and next turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
It does let you scoop up some clue fast.
Yeah, it does. I'm if you're willing to take damage, then that's kind of cool, but it is scary with the doom ticking over.
Well, my other choice is I just drop him here with or you drop him here with the parlay. And then I go up and I bias another turn and just blow my Radiant Smite on her.
Oh, instead of taking the clue for my last turn?
No. Right now you have 1 action left.
Yeah. Oh.
You can just put 1 clue back down to do the double evade on him.
Oh, yeah.
And then eventually we can like let him walk over here or something. Maybe us getting the extra turn is good. I mean, I feel like
okay. I'll drop the clue. I'll drop the clue to evade him. Yeah.
Okay. So he gets evaded. We'll put that 1 clue back.
Yeah.
And that one you can also easily pick up then again, potentially. Okay. So then that's your turn.
Yep.
My turn will be 1. Second action. I'm gonna do something just to see if it works. Maybe I won't have to do it.
Okay.
First, my second action, I'm gonna swing the Blessed Blade at her. I'm going to just be a 4 to a 4, but it adds a bless to the bag. It may work, it may not, but either way, there's now a blessing in the bag.
Okay.
Yes. That does it.
That does it.
I don't have to waste my Radiant Smite.
Boom.
That's huge.
Done.
I do have to leave the blessing in the bag because otherwise I wouldn't pass.
Yep.
So I will remove one.
Yep.
But that does kill her.
Nice.
Okay, that was actually really big.
Yeah.
So now, as my last action, I think I get $1.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty, so he half readies.
Yep, half readies.
Upkeep. Chair. I draw through the gates. This is my weakness. I'm going to draw the top card of my deck. Please don't be Radiant Smite. It's Radiant Smite.
Oh my god.
No. So I remove it and my other Radiant Smite from the game.
This weakness is so crazy, dude. So crazy.
It's either crazy or nothing, and it's been crazy the last two missions. That sucks.
Yo, what up? Happy Fun Time Live. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Arkham. Playing some Arkham goodness.
Okay. That blows.
I never. Oh god. Okay.
Well, alrighty. Nice new card I've spent XP on.
All right, here we go. We're gonna tick over the Doom, 5 of 6, and then we're gonna do some bad cards. Yeah, we called it totally.
Oh, that sucks.
Obscuring fog attached to my location. All right, location is +2.
And I'll rip a Fog over Innsmouth. Test mine 3. If you succeed, either take a horror or put it into play next to the agenda deck. If you fail, do both. Each location gains +1 shroud.
Oh my god!
And then at the end of the turn, it goes away.
Oh, at the end of the round.
Okay.
It just affects us for the one round.
Yeah, I don't really care too much about this. I don't feel like pitching Crystal Pendulum to it. I will, however, attempt to use my Crystal Pendulum.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll also put a blessing back in the bag too.
And so, what are you, a 5 to a 3?
I'm a 5 to a 3. I'm gonna say that I come out even.
Even, yeah.
Straight up even.
And even.
I do put a Doom on the nearest enemy.
Okay.
Which does not tick us over because we are past the point where we check for that.
Oh, perfect. Oh, gosh. Okay.
And then I will choose to take one horror so that your life's not harder.
Okay.
I have to do one or the other. I'm going to choose to take the horror.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, that guy now needs to die, whereas before he didn't need to die. Actually, he doesn't need to die. What am I talking about? That Doom's just going to go away.
Yeah, Doom's going to go away next turn. It doesn't matter. We're at the point where we can stack Doom on this guy.
Yeah, that's no big deal at all.
Yep.
Okay. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with like leaving that Doom there then and just going elsewhere. I think if you wanted, you can engage this guy. He stays exhausted. You can move him over here with you, which means you won't take an attack of opportunity, and have him here.
Is that
help you get extra? Yeah.
Does that? That feels kind of weird to engage an exhausted enemy. I remember having to do
this once in a game. There was a game where we had to fight something, and that thing was exhausted. We needed to do it, and you can engage. See, what happens is that part of evading causes an enemy to exhaust and disengage with you, but part of an enemy engaging is not that it readies.
That's what. Okay, that was my question. I was like, when you engage an enemy, like, won't you? Okay, yeah, that's right, because they don't do attacks of opportunity when you engage them. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Enemy engagement, engage investigator not. A ready unengaged enemy is at the same location.
A website. Yeah, my bad.
Enemies. An exhausted unengaged enemy does not engage, but if an exhausted enemy at the same location as the investigator becomes ready, it engages. Engage action. Investigator places the close enemy in that area. They're now engaged. Engage an enemy that is engaged with a different investigator at the same location. The enemy simultaneously disengaged from previous investigator engages it. Yeah, it does not say that they're ready. So that is your option. If you want to take him over there, he will still be exhausted. He will be on you, but then you'll be at the other location, and he will be a zero evade enemy.
Yep.
As long as he lives here.
I mean, I like that a lot.
Okay. Okay, it does seem like really efficient, honestly, and then you can just scoop that clue off.
Yeah.
And keep him there.
All right, so my first action is to engage this dude. My second action is going to move over here. And now I can I'll be able to get 2 clue here while this guy is just chilling. So I'll do an investigate. I am a 5 to a 2. So I'm up 3. I don't think there's any downsides to failing here. Nope.
Only the ones on the tokens, which
Okay.
are annoying, but
Yeah. All right. So 5 to a 2. I think that is good.
Before you do this, I'm gonna do something a little weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna interrupt your turn to spend your 2 clue, just in case you draw the Elder thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna spend it right now to look at 1 card. No, you know what? No, we're looking in increments of 2. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just don't draw the Elder thing, otherwise I'm gonna be embarrassed.
Okay. 5 to 2.
Bless.
Bless and star.
Star. Oh, that's actually really interesting.
Ooh, so +2. If this is an investigation, you can choose any revealed location. You are now investigating as if you were at that location.
So, I guess for right now you probably don't want to do that because you want to get the double clue off of here. Because this is the only location with an enemy on it, you know.
So I can't do like 1-in-1, like grab this clue and then get the extra clue off of mine.
If you discover it, you may choose any.
Oh,
you're
at
now
that
investigating
location. You discover
if
additional
you're there.
clue at that location. Got it.
One more clues at location with an enemy. Yeah. Unfortunately, no.
It doesn't stack
That
that
would be
way. Okay.
Right. I'm exhausting my Sacred Covenant, by the way, to keep that blessing in the bag.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab 2 clues.
Okay. 2. All right. I right now have a full turn, so if it's okay with you, I think I'm going to look at the top 2 cards of the Leads deck.
That is okay with me. So remove how
1,
many
2.
clues you need from me. Yep.
1, 2.
Okay.
Okay, so Joyce Little.
Uh-huh.
Let me cross her off real quick. And then the other card was a card we'd added to it.
So we either
Furtive
draw this or draw the other one.
Yeah, I don't think I want to draw that, especially since I have a 0 book.
Yeah, that seems pretty bad. Goes away at the end of the round though.
Yeah, but we need to get these out, right?
Yeah.
So what does she do? She comes into place at the bookshop, which is one above us. She has 2 clues on her. She's aloof. Parlay test mine 3. If you succeed, take control of a clue on her. Then if there are no clues left, add her to the victory display. So, okay.
She's great for you to deal with, but you actually are fish-faced ×2. So you're
Doesn't matter against her because that's book, not.
Oh, it's
fate,
book.
not-
Okay, got it.
So I think I'm definitely gonna draw her.
Yeah, let's draw her.
Because the other one's bad.
So the other one goes back in the deck plus another card. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Adding that extra thing here was so awful. I really, really wish I hadn't done it. I thought there was a way to shrink the deck size down. But
I don't know. There
see
might be if this exists, this little bookshop. I feel like maybe there might be a location which lets you remove an encounter card from the deck. Maybe
that could be. I genuinely don't remember.
Okay.
Even if it does, it would have to get rid of multiple ones because otherwise, this is. I'm just double checking it. Reveal top X cards. Draw one of them. Shuffle the rest back into the deck along with top card and counter deck. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think we've been doing it right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, okay, so she gets 2 clues on her. And this actually is a way for me to get clues to contribute.
Right.
First action is to move down here, because that was a fast action than leads
Yep.
thing. What's actually nice with pulling these suspects out is they're going to sit on locations, like maybe some of them are aloof, and then you just get
Yeah, I
the
was
clue
gonna say
using your ability.
if her with being aloof doesn't do anything to me, that'd be freaking great for me picking up clues.
All right, I think I'm just gonna go for this here because I'm a 5 to a 3. I'm going to actually draw a card once because my hand's really low. That's a really good card.
Yeah.
And then I am going to. None of these make me discard, right? I'm gonna attempt it once.
So
I'm up 2.
The parlay.
I'm up 2.
Yep.
Yep, the parlay.
Yep. 5 to 3. You got
So
it.
I do succeed. I take one of the clues off of her and I gain it.
Cool.
All right, I am done.
All right.
So enemy phase. This guy does ready up on you.
Yep.
This.
Wait, does he
library
when
owner
he
just
when he
sits here.
readies, does he hit me or no? No, he just readies.
No.
Okay.
So the first step of the enemy phase is for them to swing. Then after that, they attempt to ready.
Got it.
So
Perfect.
And they only swing if they are ready. So that's why it works that way, that you don't get hit.
Cool.
And then upkeep.
Okay.
Up.
Cool.
That's another good card. Actually, that's a really useful card. Okay. All right. So Doom, and now we roll over, unfortunately.
Yeah. We roll over.
Clear the Doom off the guy on you.
Yep. And now we have the back of this, Agenda 1B followed. The town of Innsmouth grows more and more hostile with each day that passes. The townsfolk have caught on to your presence and perhaps even the reason for your visit. Shuffle the set-aside Winged One and both Hunting Night Gaunts into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. If a decision to stick together is listed under Memories Recovered, let's look, I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Whoa. Where is...
Oh,
Okay.
hit one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Decisions, yes, that is correct. After several days of investigation, you meet up with Agent Dawson to check in with him. He shows you a figurine of emerald stone depicting some sort of aquatic monstrosity, a piece of heart-shaped amber embedded in its center. After the days you have spent investigating and researching this foul place, the creature is oddly familiar to you. I'm glad I roped you in on this case, Dawson says. It's looking less and less like mob work with each passing hour. Let's stick together from here on out. Choose an investigator to take control of the set-aside Thomas Dawson's story asset. For the remainder of the scenario, he does not take up an ally slot. Sweet.
I just looked at him and I really like him.
All right. Where is he?
He's right here. Here, I'll drag him down here, and then you can tell me if you don't think I should take him.
Okay, here we go. He is 2/3 for soak. You get +1 mind, +1. Oh yeah, +1 mind, +1 fist. It's obviously going to you. I don't care about those stats. After an enemy attacks an investigator at your location, even that attack was canceled, exhaust him. That investigator draws a card. Yeah, this is obviously you.
That was huge, actually.
Yeah.
That was really good. That's like one of the first times I've been like genuinely happy in Agenda Advance.
Yeah. Well, the fact
life.
it's an agenda advance, and the fact that we took the time to do that part of the story in the first scenario, as well.
Exactly.
So we got rewarded for like actually not resigning right away, just like actually trying to do the things. So that's pretty sweet, dude. Thomas, T-DOS is amazing right now.
T-DOS, I want T-DOS permanently if I can.
Yeah.
Like, that would be amazing. Although we saw his face inside the stomach of that amalgam, so I feel like that's unlikely.
Yeah, that is true.
Wait, so this is taking place in the past then?
Yeah, this is 5 weeks earlier from what we heard. So
5 weeks.
So that figurine that he picked up was like one of the emerald, was the green key that we picked up in the last scenario that we said looked familiar. And then that was like, I think, what jogged our memories, right?
Okay, sure. That makes sense. That's how we need to stick together.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what Agenda 2 is then, and hope.
Oh, yeah. Agenda 2. Here we go. Agenda 2A, Growing Suspicion, 7 Doom Threshold. Just how fully the pursuit was organized, and indeed, just what its purpose might be, I could form no idea. Thanks, HP. Forrest, if you defeat a suspect enemy other than the kidnapper, take control of each clue on that enemy, record your campaign. Name of enemy is out for blood. Hint, if you do not make an accusation by the time this agenda advances, you will run out of time. Okay, so we have 7 turns to find more leads and make an accusation, basically.
Okay. So I could have killed her to get both clues if that was faster.
Yeah.
But then, like, it also would have made her out for blood.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Okay.
So she could come back later if she's, like, out for blood. Interesting. This mission is really interesting. Okay.
So I guess we're on bad cards.
Oh, yeah, bad cards. Oh, and did we zero that out? Let's zero this out. Okay. Bad cards. Oh, Crypt Chill, dude.
No, that's good. Your cryptographic cipher is empty.
Wait, if you fail, you cannot take damage. Wait, test mine 4. If you fail, choose and discard one asset you control. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, your cryptographic cipher is just.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Ready for this
I'm a 2
exact-
to a 4, and it doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Ripping. So there you go. Fail. I will discard
to add a blessed
cipher.
I will draw mine, which is going to be an obscuring fog, which again is just fine.
Yep.
Although I like these so much, I like to get them back in the deck, but like,
Yeah.
they're not the action necessarily. All right, well that was easy. Do you want to go first to see how that goes with that dude?
So he is a 0 evade here, so I can evade him. I can also breaking and entering him, but it's probably just better. I could probably just keep that.
Because he's a 0.
Yeah, he's a 0. I'm going to evade him for 4 to 0. First action.
Yeah.
Bless. -3.
Do you succeed without the blessing?
Yeah, I will succeed without the blessings.
Okay, then I'm gonna return him to the bag.
Okay, great. So he will be evaded. He will go up here. Then I will investigate at a 5 to a 2. Tablet, which is a -3. So I do succeed, but I take a horror. And I grab 2 clues from that location.
Okay.
And then I have 1 more action left, and actually I can actually leave this guy.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. He'll eventually hunt, but like, whatever. We'll deal with him then.
Yeah.
I think we have plenty of time.
And maybe I'll go here. And so.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing that we could do now is we have a total of 4 clue. We can look through the top 2 cards.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you think? Okay.
So
1, 2,
1, 2, 1, 2.
And that way we can do while you're still here, so you technically have 1 action left in case it matters.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So we are going to look at Innsmouth Troublemaker, Big Monkey Man, and then New Church Green. So it's connected to Circle, Triangle, and Star.
Okay, I'm crossing out New Church Green.
Yep. Circle.
So
Circle's up here.
So it's got to be one of these 2 spots if it's between 3, right?
Yeah. What is the... Oh, this is the triangle.
Right here. It goes right there.
Got it. All right, so New Church Green is 3 Shroud, 4 Clue, Victory 1, Revelation. 2 actions. If there are no clues there, look at the top card of the leads deck. It does not have Victory X. Discard it. Oh. Okay.
That's how.
That's how you do it.
Limit once per game.
Yep.
That is, you did call that.
Yep.
So, if it does not have Victory X, so actually using that later is better.
Yep.
Because you're more likely to hit something like, well, this Innsmouth Troublemaker that's now back in here, along with whatever this card is right here.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. Save it to the end.
It's also VP. So this was a VP. It looks like the cards we're pulling out.
Yeah, the cards that we're pulling out are
those
VP.
ones
The ones that are just on the board don't look like VP yet. All right, and so I have 1 action left. I can... Yeah, I think I'm going to move.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Then I will attempt to get this off Joyce Little. I'm going to use my Crystal Pendulum, saying I succeed or fail by 0.
Okay.
There's no downside to me failing, right? Inherently?
Not there.
Not unless I draw
Yeah.
add token. Stars. Blessing. -3. So I've already used my Covenant, so I have to get rid of those, even if I didn't want to.
Okay.
So I remove 2 from the bag.
Yep.
And I get this clue off of her.
And she goes
And
to the
I
victory
believe,
display.
yeah, she gets shuffled in there. Okay. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna put a little marker here to remind us that one of the people that we found went there already. Because I have a feeling that they're gonna do a thing where they like make suspects pop different places, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I really can't remember. I could be wrong, but I'm just going to remind us that we fought someone there.
Yeah. Okay.
You okay with
Yeah,
that?
that's okay with me.
Okay. All right. So that was my first action. I don't have enough clues to look for anything, so I think second action I'm going to go up here.
Okay.
Then third, I could either go end here so that way if an enemy spawns on me, you have an enemy there, or I can put out physical training.
Up to you.
What do you think? Would you rather me have my pump, or would you rather me have increase the odds of an enemy appearing there?
I think I'd rather you have pump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will put this here because I don't have a tarot card in my deck yet.
Yep.
And so that'll be me playing my physical training, and that's my turn.
Okay. So enemy's phase, this guy's gonna ready up.
Yep.
And then chip in the chair.
Upkeep. Nice. Okay, there's shriveling. I need to get shriveling out of my deck eventually.
Did my upkeep button work? I don't think I saw anything happen.
You definitely did not get a card or a dollar.
Okay, there you go. So I was like, I didn't want to.
Now I'm going to add a blessed token to the bag. Alright, so Doom and bad cards.
107 and bad cards. Here we go. I got an Initiate of Dagon. So he is a 4/1/4 right now.
Put her up there maybe.
Yeah.
Because that way I can go in first or whatever.
Yeah.
And then hold her for you to get your ability.
Yeah, let's do that. That's sweet.
You like it?
Yeah, I like that a lot, dude. I mean, this is what we were talking about, hoping to get an enemy over there.
Oh, speaking of enemies, the winged one. So this is the big thing that just got added. It is Victory 1. Hunter X's the shroud of its location.
Okay.
So this is a 3. It takes 1 fewer damage from attacks except for ranged, firearms, or spells. So my blade is not any of those things.
Yeah, your blade will do.
I did draw Shriv. However, my Spectral Razor does do 3 damage for that thing.
Yeah, because it's a spell. Yeah, totally.
All right.
And shriveling would do full damage too, right?
Yeah, I might have to take a hit to equip that once.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will probably be dealing with this turn.
Yep.
So, yeah. I guess.
I mean, I can go boom boom and then breaking and entering up there, which would evade it and let me pick up 2 clue.
Yeah.
It is really +2 though, so my breaking and entering would be a 9. It would be a 9 to a 4.
Yeah. 4. So you're up 5.
Yeah.
So as long as you get a -3 or better, you do all of it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you can just evade her and with your extraction and still leave her there.
Yeah.
Or you can throw pump into it. Yeah. Why don't you, I guess, see how that goes, and then I can decide from there.
Okay.
Unless you want me to go in and just hold her for you, and
no, because I think you have to deal with this thing that's on you, right? The winged one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm probably going to take a damage at some point here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
go for it.
Action 1 will be move. Action 2 will be move in. This thing pops on me. And then we were going to pay $2 to break and entering. To break and enter.
Got it.
So add my foot, so I'm a 9. This doesn't have any doom on it, so it's +2, so it's 9 to a 4. And I can drop something. I might drop this Faustian bargain to make it a 10 to a 4. Because I don't really need the money.
Okay. Yeah, if you're feeling it, go for it,
let's
man.
do 10 to 4 here.
10 to 4. Okay.
Oh my god, dude.
That sucks. Well, here's a great time for you to use Working a Hunch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that really sucks.
I can't believe that, dude.
But it sucks that it
Yeah.
happens, especially with all the blessings in there. So if you're working a hunch right now, you can either leave her on you and take the hit to get 2 clues.
Yeah.
Or you can take 1 clue and exhaust her.
I could also. Right.
Well, you're out of actions, right?
Yeah.
That was your
I'm
last
out of
action,
actions. Yeah. I'm gonna work a hunch.
Okay.
So there he goes. Fast play during your turn. Discover a clue at my location. So I'm gonna discover a clue. Did you take one off already?
Yeah, I took 1 off.
Okay, cool. Which will let me passively evade this guy.
Okay. Okay.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, you got robbed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now the other thing to consider, it does only hit for a mind. You could leave it on you to get the extra clue, and then do it again next turn when it's only a 2 evade. How important do you think the time is right now? We have to make an accusation in 6 turns. How important is that 1 mind? If it's any consolation, I do have a Book of Psalms in my hand.
So it's take a... Oh, because it'll hit me for a horror. 1 horror.
Yeah, it'll hit you for horror during the enemy phase.
I will take the horror for the clue. We have like 6 turns left, and we have like a lot of things to do, I think.
I know, that was kind of my thought. Is
Yeah.
we have so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take
yeah.
off.
Well, I don't take the horror yet. I'll take it during the phase. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
All right, I took the clue off location.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the clue. Yeah.
All right.
You're up.
I am going to then go. I'm going to spend $3 to play Shriveling, which means I take an attack of opportunity.
Yep. 1 and
This
1.
thing is going to hit Thomas Dawson for 1 horror.
Yep.
And my guardian angel for 1.
Which will add a blessing
adds
to the bag.
Okay. Then, second action, I'm going to attempt to do Shriveling here.
Mm-hmm.
So I am a 4, 5, 6 against a 3. I'm going to go 7, pitching my Crystal Pendulum.
Okay.
7 against a 3.
7 against
so
a 3.
I'm up 4. All right, up 4. Oh, I do draw a card off of Thomas Dawson because after an enemy attacks an investigator at my location,
Yes.
I exhaust him to do that. All right, so here we go. Up 4, up 4.
Nice.
-2. I didn't draw a bad token, so I don't blast my mind.
And you get 2
I do 2
damage.
damages.
Perfect.
Last action, I'm going to cast... Oh, I am not going to cast Spectral Razor because I don't have the money for it.
Oh.
That's okay. That's okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shrivel again.
Okay.
Sucks, but
Yeah.
it is okay. Again, same thing. I'll be only up 3 this time.
You're 6 to a 3.
I'm going to say I succeed or fail by 1 because I forgot to do that.
Succeed.
I do succeed, so I do not get the card of Crystal Pendulum, but I do hit him for 2 more.
Yep.
So he is at 4.
Yep.
Okay. So he has 1 life left.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so we are done.
Okay. Enemy phase. You're gonna get hit for 1 and 1. I'm gonna hit for 1 horror.
I'm gonna put 1 and 1 on Thomas.
Yep.
And that's it for enemies, right?
Yeah.
No, this guy.
No, this guy hunts.
We'll hunt him up this way. Because he has to move closer to one of us, so it's either here or here.
Yep.
This way, I think we can stall him a
Okay.
little
Cool.
longer.
Sounds good.
All right. So upkeep phase.
Upkeep. All right.
David Renfield.
Nice.
Yes.
I got my streetwise. This is great.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a doom, so 2 of 7. Then we're gonna do bad cards.
Oh, and then girl on you also gets a doom, so it's 3 of 7.
All right. 3 of 7. All right, Hunting Night Gaunt, 3, 4, 1. Hunter. While attempting to evade the Hunting Night Gaunt, double the negative modifier for each revealed Chaos token. Dang, dude.
Yeah, but he's only 1, so he's weird. He's easy to evade and hard to evade at the same time.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Ooh.
But he's a good one to evade if you get a clue or something.
Yeah. I've got a plan too.
Oh, do you have?
And I have 2
Oh, if you
clues.
get one more clue on you, you can blast him. I draw a false lead. If you have no clues, that is not true. I do have a clue. So if I have one more clues, test book point. Okay, so I'm just gonna fail this.
Yeah,
There's nothing I can do about this because I have 0.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. And then your clue goes
I fail.
to the location.
I dropped my one clue.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But probably better than it surging. So, all right. So we have some enemies to deal with here.
Yep.
So we don't have any AOE, right? So if you cheap shot her, you'll kill her.
Yeah.
And then I can attack, move, and either like attack or hit this. So why don't you do your turn first to see how it goes, and then I'll decide how much I need to come help you.
Yeah. Yeah, if I cheap shot this one, it'll die. Yeah.
Right.
And then I can attempt, and I've got a plan on the other one.
Oh, I really should have more money. I guess that would have been the one reason to keep Faustian bargains. You could have used it on me too.
Yeah, we were just so separated that I was like,
Yeah. No, I know. I just forgot. I just remembered right now that you can also like use it to help your allies.
Oh yeah, I can only do 3 damage.
I do have a bless up in the bag, but we're at max, so. Yeah, because if you succeed on cheap shot with her, it kills her, and then with this dude, all you have to do is like, I think just try to evade him or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or I can come help. The other thing is like if you get a clue off the ground, then you make it so you can one-shot him the next time you do it. So you could try to evade him like this turn, and then you can one-shot him with I've got a plan next time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll go first. Yeah. I think the first thing I'm definitely gonna do is cheap shot this one. So.
Okay. I'll take this thing off you if I need to. Also. Well. Okay. No. Hold on. You know what? Let's talk this out.
Okay.
If you're really worried about it, I can go first, deal with my guy, move in, and then take this off you. In which case, then I can take the hit once from him, and then you can like, I've got to plan him later, or I can just fight him.
But that would require you to get hit by this thing, right?
Unless you did the thing where you spent your ability picking up a clue to evade him. So yeah, you could do that. So if I come in and take him off you, you could like breaking and entering to kill her, then pick up one clue and evade him with your ability, then pick up the other clue.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's pretty good.
Like that. Okay. Then let's do that. I'm gonna go and attack this winged one first.
Yep.
Then, and I need to succeed at this for our plan to work.
Yes.
So I'm a 6 to a 3. I really like one more, but the only way to do that is with Book of Psalms.
And I don't know. That's too good to throw away.
The only other thing is there is that one location that we can heal off of there. I'll try. Okay, here. You know, I have. Well, the thing is, I don't have 2 attempts at it if I'm going to come in and grab it off you. So if you're feeling it, there are 10 blessed tokens in the bag.
Yeah.
It does put a risk. I'll go for it. You seem pretty confident.
Yeah, I think we can do this. Yeah.
Less. Do I need the skull? One more than current gender, so it's a -3. So I actually don't need the skull.
Yep.
So I will do this return to the bag. I do take 1 horror from shriveling because I drew a skull.
Oh damn, you're right. Yeah.
But it does kill this and put it in the victory display.
Okay.
All right. Second action is move. Third action is grab your hunting Nightgaunt. Go.
Okay. All right. So I will go, and I'm going to spend $2. Do cheap shot on this guy. So add your foot value for the fight. It's a 6 to a 2.
Here I can give you Oh, you're already up 4, right?
Yeah, I'm already up 4.
Or you're up. Okay, I can give you 1 with prepare for the worst if you like it. Your call.
I don't think I need it.
It only eliminates one token.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I need
Okay,
it.
go for it. Okay.
Star.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, your star only matters on.
Yeah. Okay.
I have actually literally never drawn my star when it mattered in the game where I'm playing. It makes me sad.
Okay, so he's dead.
I've drawn stars a lot, but none of them have been on investigates.
Yeah.
Once.
All right, so that's my first action. My second action will be to, what's the shroud here? 3. So I'm a 5 to a 3. I could play my Streetwise first and then
Sure.
try to. Yeah.
I mean, it'll be what you'd be spending. Oh, Streetwise costs 0. Then you can spend 2 resources for plus 2 book.
Yeah, plus 2 book.
That seems all right.
Yeah, it's sort of just, do I want to attempt a 2 investigate so I can get both here?
I don't know how important it is.
I'm gonna play it.
It does allow you to one-shot him if you get both, but I don't know if we need to do that like right this second.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play Streetwise.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, and so I'm a 5 to a 3. I'm gonna spend $2 on Streetwise for this investigate. So I'm a 7 to a 3.
Yeah, that feels a lot better.
Yeah. And that's a tablet, and that's a -4. So I do pick up a clue, but then I have to put a clue back.
No, not Elderthing tablet. You take a horror.
Oh, I take a horror. Okay. Oh, dang, I take a horror.
So it is extra good that I didn't get rid of the Book of Psalms then, probably.
Okay, so I'm going to grab a clue. I'm going to automatically evade your burrow. Oops. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay, so then I assume I'm picking this back up.
Yep.
Instead of you, because he doesn't have prey, so we can choose. This dude moves here.
Yep.
And now we upkeep.
And then we chip and share. Oh, and did I use Milan? I didn't use Milan. Yeah, I'm gonna use Milan last turn.
You did not use Milan, but you could have used Milan.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use him. Okay, now I'm gonna chip and share. Okay.
All right.
All right. Doom is 3 of 7. There's nobody with Doom on. I killed him. Okay. So 3 of 7 and bad cards. Yeah. What up, Bent Archer? Says Matt is a -6 guy. All right. Fog over Innsmouth. Test mine 3. If you succeed, either take 1 horror or put Fog of Innsmouth into play. If you do, if you fail, do both. Each location gives +1 shroud. Great.
I don't think there's anything we can do about
it. I can't pump my mind.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely need to heal up some horror. You might need to go down to that place to heal up horror.
Yep.
There's still a clue down there, so there would be at least like some.
Here we go. It's 2 to 3. This is the time for me to rip my star, but I've already done that this game.
Dude, you know what also succeeds, bro?
Oh my god, that
Ripping
succeeds. Yeah.
Blessings. Right? Because that's your 6 minus 3 is 3. You nail it perfectly.
Oh my god, dude.
So this is why the blessings in the bag. All right, so I'm gonna remove both those blessings because you need them.
Yep.
Now you can either take 1 horror or put that out. I assume we want to put that out.
Yeah, put that out. I can't take the horror, dude.
No, I don't. I think that's good. Okay, so let's put it like here.
Yeah, just put it in the middle there so that we know.
And then I'll draw mine. We got Fog over Innsmouth. I'm fine taking the horror though.
Yeah.
So that's fine by me. So I'm just gonna rip it.
What were you? You were 6?
I was a 3. Yeah, 6. I was up 3.
Yep.
And I didn't use my band, my pendulum.
So you succeed. Yep.
Should use it. I do succeed. So I'm going to discard it and take 1 horror.
Okay.
Okay, so we're good. So are we having you kill the Night Gaunt with I've Got a Plan, or are we just like gonna evade him and ditch him and like see what else we pull out?
Yeah, if I go first, I can attempt to get this clue and evade him, and then just leave, and then you can choose what you want to do.
if you're gonna kill him with I've got a plan, now is the time, because I think we're about to spend your clue. Like, so that's what I'm getting at. Is like.
Oh, I see. You're right,
call.
because it's dependent on how many clues I have.
Right. So you have the max damage right now. You have 4 damage because it's +3.
Yeah.
So you can one-shot him right now. It'll probably cost you some money. I can throw you 1 book icon easily. So I'm fine with you even attacking him while he's on me.
Yeah.
Because I can't have you attack him while he's on me, because if you miss, you do 4 damage to me.
No. But I can also pump up a streetwise though.
Right. But if you draw that tentacle.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You hit me for 4.
Yeah.
So, your call. I mean, we can get clues later. I can just double fight it. Unfortunately, I could Spectral Razor and Bless Blade it. I can just do that, and you can go get clue. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
And then we can save your I've got a plan for later.
Okay.
So why don't you just like get the clue?
So I'm gonna play.
Well,
I'm gonna spend $3.
How I go.
I'm gonna put out Cryptographic Cipher.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to exhaust it to make the shroud last over here. Make the shroud 1.
Okay. 2, because Fog Runs me.
Okay. Yeah, 2. So I'm a 5 to a 2. I'm gonna spend $2 on Streetwise.
Here. No. Well, would you rather have 1 icon? I can give you 1 icon, or do you want to pump for 2?
I think I'm gonna pump for 2.
Okay. Then do it.
Yeah. So I'm a 7 to a 2 here.
Oh, 7 to 2? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're way up.
Yeah. Here we go. Blessing. -3.
Do you need the blessing?
I'm a 7 to a 2 minus. No, I don't need the blessing.
Turn to the back then.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so you get that.
So I get a clue, and now I can exhaust the guy on you.
Yeah, I guess we may as well do that.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
There's nothing else for me to do here. And then I have 1 more action left. And then I'm going to use Milan to get a buck.
I think maybe before you choose us action, let's spend some clues to
Yes.
find something new, to see if there's a new place for you to go.
Absolutely. We're going to spend 4 clue to flip over 2 cards. Let's do it.
For it. Sucks.
Okay.
Okay, at least that's...
Okay, the
is that
Innsmouth
new?
Jail is the one's coming out. It's connected to Diamond, Triangle, and Hourglass. So it's over here.
Okay. Diamond, Triangle, Hourglass. Gotcha.
Yep.
So
this is going to go
we're
back.
actually down to only 2 locations left,
Okay.
by the way. Which means there's only 1 location left in this leads deck. And here, I'll shuffle back in with another one.
Yep.
I just did it. Oh. But that's good. That's good news. Also, just know I locked all this, so we couldn't accidentally flip it.
Okay.
We can unlock it later.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that means this right here, when you defeat an enemy here, instead of discarding that enemy, shuffle it into leads deck. That's annoying.
Yeah.
So we don't want to kill stuff there. All right.
Okay, and I have 1 more action. Should I go to the March Refinery and see what's up?
Sure. I mean, like, honestly, these places all have VP, so if we're going for VP, that's where we should get
Oh,
clues.
right.
But, like,
This
maybe
is
you
sort
should
of
take-
standard stuff. Yeah.
But maybe you should... I mean, it's fine if you're only 1 away from that. Maybe you should just go over there, and then that way I could always bring you an enemy. I don't know. Either way is fine. They're both good choices to
Okay.
me.
And it's probably still too early to use this ability here on the new Church Green.
Well, I don't know. We just shuffled another thing in there.
Yeah.
I think, how many have we taken out? 1, 2, 3. That means that... Yeah, I guess it's only 3 of these 11 cards are... Or 4. 4 of the 11 cards are, yeah. Yeah, it's maybe it is too early.
Okay. Yeah, should we... Yeah, you're right about the victory, though. Let me go down there. Let me move down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then for my turn, actually, you doing it this way. Oh, you if you go down there, you're 1 away from this guy, so he's going to hunt onto you.
Ugh.
If that changes your decision.
Right.
So maybe it is
Okay.
fine to then
Yeah,
go
I'm
to
going to
the
Marshall Refinery. He found the Marsh Refinery a queer place. It's an old mill on the lower falls of the Manoxet. What he said tallied up to what I've heard. Books in bad shape, no clear account of any kind of dealings. You know, it's always been kind of a mystery where the Marshes get the gold they refine. All right, 1 shroud, 2 clue. Spend 2 actions to draw 4 cards. Limit once per game per person.
That's some easy clue, at least.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say I might even be able to get it, and then I forgot about my Innsmouth look. So,
Yep.
All right. How many bless tokens are in the bag right now? 8. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna attempt to swing at this guy twice with my blessed blade because if I draw a blessing or a star, I do an extra damage.
Okay.
So, my first attempt is going to be not exhausting the blade.
Okay.
I'm just going to swing. So I am a 4, 5, 6 against 3. I'm up 3.
Yep.
I'm gonna take it. Up 3. I fail.
Okay.
I would put a clue down, but I can't, so I don't have any. So at least there's that.
Yep.
Second attempt, I'm going to exhaust it,
Okay.
which does add a blessing to the bag. And I'm going to try again. Now I'm still up 3.
Yep.
I succeed, but I only do 1 damage because I didn't draw a star or a bless. Which again, fine, because I have a 3 damage card in my hand. So.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. In my last action, I'm actually going to move over to you.
Okay.
We are good. So enemy phase, he readies.
And
this move. So we can either move him, stack him together, or split him up.
Stack them together, I guess.
Okay, then upkeep.
And then Fog of Innsmouth is also gone, right?
Yes, yes, that's very
right.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh, I drew my Rite of Seeking, so I can actually start helping out getting clues again.
Sweet. Oh,
okay.
Great. Yep. I got a new Dr. Milan, so if I have to sacrifice Dr. Milan, he will be sacrificed. All right, let's doom. It is 4 of 7. Bad cards. On Wings of Darkness, test 4 foot. If you fail, take 1 damage, 1 horror, then disengage from each non-Nightgaunt enemy engaged with you and move to a central location. I am a 4.
It kind of gives you
a 4 to a 4. But I can pump. What's up?
You could also just let it hit Dr. Milan, but then you're having to spend the money to put it back out. So that's right.
Oh yeah, huh? That's true. Yeah, but then I either spend money to pump or spend money to
keep him alive. Yeah, it's tough.
I like getting that extra horror soak though. This is a perfect time to can him.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we're just gonna go vanilla here. 4 to 4
towards this if you want to go towards it.
Yeah, 4 to 4. Here we go. -1. Fail.
Okay.
Dr. Milan will die.
So that drops you here. Pop.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it does put you down towards this if you want to go for it.
Yeah. Which is okay because you can take care of this 1 shroud place anyway.
No. Well, I can if I play Rite of Seeking.
Yep.
I can't because of Innsmouth, but
yeah. All right, your bad card.
My bad card is a Initiative Doom.
Yeah.
Okay, at least she's not coming out at the worst possible time. I can put her here for you if you want to do your magic, but I don't know if you have time for it. Do you want her there?
Ooh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna play Milan. I'm gonna move, and then I'm gonna. It's a big shroud over here.
Okay, so then no.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna drop her here.
Yep.
That way she'll be kind of in between us, because that way we can both get to her if we need be.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so done. Yeah, you gonna go ahead? Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna spend $4. Put out Dr. Milan again, his twin, and then we're going to jump down to here. Oh yeah, because I don't want to put a guy down here either.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, good point.
Okay, and then yeah. See, my charges always disappear on this thing. Okay.
that sucks.
So it's a -4 shroud. I think it's kind of worth using this thing.
Sure.
So let's exhaust it, use a charge. So it's a 2 shroud, and I'm a 5 to a 2.
Okay.
I can't pump. Bless. 2. I don't need it.
So I'll return it.
Okay. And then I'll use Dr. Milan to get a buck. And so I'll get a clue and a buck.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then so I equipped Milan, I moved, and I investigated.
Okay. So there's a slight risk here. If I play out my Rite of Seeking and I use it and I draw a bad token, then I'll stop here to make both these things jump on me. So I think I'm going to have to move down to Innsmouth Harbor.
Okay, that's fine.
And then we can kite them around this edge.
Yeah.
So action 1. Move to Innsmouth Harbor. The harbor, long clogged with sand, was enclosed by an ancient stone breakwater, on which I could begin to discern the minute forms of a few seated fishermen, and at whose end were what looked like the foundations of a bygone lighthouse. A sandy tongue had formed inside the barrier, and upon it I saw a few decrepit cabins, moored dories, and a scattered lobster pots.
Sweet lobster pots, dude.
That sounds delightful. Delightful.
Yeah.
After you succeed by 3 or more, look the top card of the leads deck, then shuffle the leads deck. Okay. A little free little peek.
Oh, free peeks, dude. Free peeks? All right.
Little free peeksies. Okay, so I need money if I'm gonna put out Rite of Seeking. So maybe I just get a money.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right. Not the best, not the worst. All right. So yeah. Then we're done, right?
Yeah, we're done.
So enemy phase, she'll technically get this at the end of the turn, but I'm gonna put it on now. I'll remember.
Yep.
These we can either put towards you or towards me. I think if we put them towards you, we might be scooting this way.
Yeah, I think you're right. So,
although either way, I guess they're gonna be one away from this thing. We can't stop that.
Yeah.
So maybe I should just go fight him. Maybe I should throw this one here.
Yep.
And this one here.
Okay.
And then that way I can go fight this guy.
Yeah, without dealing with the other guy. Yeah, sure.
She needs to die this turn though, huh?
Ooh. No, not this turn.
No, we haven't clicked our doom yet.
Oh.
So she will need to die this turn.
No, with the doom threshold 7.
Right, but so right now it's going to go to 5, and then next turn, if we don't kill her,
she's going to get. Sorry, yeah.
So okay, so basically, then I'm going to need to go for her this turn.
Yeah,
that just has to happen.
Okay.
So then on that note,
just
I'm just going to put them together to see if we can find you another path. We need to look for the leads deck. We're actually running out of time a lot faster than I thought we would be.
I know.
And the worst part is we can only do this once a turn. So we might need to just start doing it. Oh, that sucks.
What?
We need to start doing it.
Start doing what?
Why we need to start doing the ability on the act. Sorry, on the act.
On the act. Yeah.
We can only do it once per turn, which means that
there's a lot
we
of
need
suspects
a lot
here.
of info still. There's a lot of people left. Oh crap. Okay. Well, that's that. So upkeep. No, that's a good card. Okay.
Doom.
Well,
we're 6 and 7.
Yep.
Bad cards. Hunting Night Gaunt. All right.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yep.
At least if you get this, we can do it. Locked door. That's on my current location.
With the most clues?
Well, that makes it even easier.
All right.
It's too bad because that ability might have been nice.
Yeah.
But there's worse places that could go. So I'll take it. All right. Well, I'm probably going to move, attack, move.
Yeah, I think that's, so you can go because you know what you're doing here.
Okay, and then that way we can see what this is and you make some decisions.
Exactly.
So move. Fish Street Bridge. Fish Street was as deserted as Maine, though it differed in having many brick and stone warehouses still in excellent shape.
Okay. Ooh.
Gain 4 Reese's.
Gain $4.
That is really good. Okay, so I'm gonna. So she hops on me.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't actually add my.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't add blessing. Yeah.
I did not add my blessing. Okay. I'm just gonna swing at her. There's no reason for me to activate Blessed Blade against her.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna fight. I'm a 5 against 2.
5 against 2. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I succeed or fail by 1.
Yep.
I succeed by 2.
Yep.
So I don't draw a card, but I do kill her.
Yep, and this guy goes away. Perfect. You have 1 more action.
If I sit here, these things are gonna hop on to me. But if I don't sit here, God, we need to like get going.
Yeah, I know.
I don't. How much do they hit for? That's a lot of damage. I can't afford to do that. I think I'm gonna have to just come to you.
Okay.
All right. Your go.
All right. This guy, when I invade him, double the negative modifier for each revealed token.
The other choice is to just take the hit and
yeah.
attempt to grab the clue, which auto evades him.
Yeah, take the hit for the 1-on-1.
Or increase the shroud by 1 and don't take the hit and make it a fast action. But then you're going up against a 5.
Oh wait, so fast actions are don't take action of opportunity.
And yeah, so basically you could go to a 5.
So I could play my magnifying glass fast as well, and I won't take a hit.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I can pitch you 1 book if you want to use this ability to like get the extra action.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the fast action on this thing.
Okay. I mean, this is gonna be a hard test though. That makes the shroud go up 1. It goes to a 5. What? That'll make you even.
No, but I played magnifying glass, so it's 6 to a 5. Oh yeah.
I'll be giving you 1 icon, so it'll be 7 to a 5. So it'll be up only 2. It could be worth a shot.
I could drop. I've got a plan.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you, man. I mean, there are 10 blessings in there. I'm gonna like whatever choice you want to make here. I mean, if you drop I got a plan, that'll put you up 3.
Yeah, I think I'm going to drop it.
Okay. I'll drop Prepared for the Worst, so you get 1 book for me also.
Okay, so that makes it I'm a 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to a 5?
It's a 5. Yep.
Okay. Oh my god. I don't need
return those. Okay, so what's interesting here is you could exhaust one of these, but we really need this guy exhausted, right? You could also actually, okay, this is crazy. You could just scoop these 2 clues right now.
Ooh, I could scoop. Yeah, I could scoop those too.
I mean, those are on a 1 shroud, but they have dudes on them. And then you could try to go here again. Oh no, but if you do that, then you won't be able to use your thing again.
Oh yeah. That's a once per turn.
I think just take it. I mean, I don't know.
Just take this clue and evade this guy, I think is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't need these blessed tokens though.
Right. Yeah, I exhausted that to return them back. So we're kind of at that point now where you have 3 actions left. We could spend 2 clues to look at 1 card.
Oh, I'm also gonna Dr. Milan and get a book. There you go.
Yeah. I think we might have to just look at like 1 card a turn now, but like that's a little dangerous too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So I have 3 actions left. Is that what it is?
You have 3 actions.
So I could go over here, I can go over here, investigate twice, and then we could fast action with all 4 clue.
But then these guys are both gonna hop on you.
Oh crap! They're up there. Yeah, it's connected. Forgot. I know. Scooping up those 2 clue would have been so great, but
there's a good chance. I mean, what? It's 4 out of 11 cards are whiffs.
Yeah.
We draw 1 card.
Drawing 1 card just sucks. It's so dangerous.
It does. It is, but we also like only have. We can only do it 2 more times, because.
Oh, you're right.
No, we can only do it 1 more time.
We can only do it one more time.
So maybe
we just do it. I think we just do it then.
I think we do too.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend my 2 clue. We're gonna look at 1 card off this deck. Okay, House on Water Street.
This
was huge.
So what's interesting about that is we know exactly where the. Oh no, we already knew the House on Water Street.
Oh, we did.
Crap. But it is a place that we can put out.
Yep. Next is
Which goes
Circle.
between and Moon.
Yeah,
It
it's
goes
over here. Yeah.
Let's draw top cards of the encounter deck or shuffle into the leads deck. Okay.
Okay, and this
That's
is the
if you
one that
succeed
I
by
messed up, so it's like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I gotta put the clues.
It popped off on my screen.
Yeah.
There we go.
The 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
That's one where if you investigate it too well, things get bad.
Yeah.
We probably won't be going to that one.
Yeah.
The time we have left.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, now we shuffle a bad card in there.
Yep. And so I still have 3 actions left.
I don't know. You don't have clues to use. I've got a plan.
I can go over here and heal some horror.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
You could move, heal horror, and try to get that last clue.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do my 1 limit for this to heal 2 horror.
Okay, I like it.
And then I'm gonna investigate here, which is a +1 shroud because obscuring, or 2+2 shroud. So it's a 5. I'm a 6 to a 4 here.
Okay. You could streetwise, I guess. Oh yeah.
Already in it.
The bag is also full of stuff, so.
So that is a -1 overall, so I succeed.
And I remove 1 blessing from the bag.
And I get this clue. Cool.
This thing makes it so that the bag is always
Dude, this
full.
thing is amazing.
And
Yeah.
like our bag is so blessed.
Yeah.
And you also just got.
Yeah, and it just
discard
got
obscuring.
obscuring fog. Perfect.
Okay. Well, that was all right, all things considered.
Yeah.
Okay, so enemy phase. These guys, let's hunt them down. Yeah. Let's hunt them down here.
Yep.
God. This hops onto me.
Yep.
Guy, you need at least 1 more clue to go like look in here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right, let's do upkeep.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
7. Okay. And then
Doom. 6 of 7.
Doom. Okay, we have to make an accusation this round.
We have to do it. Okay.
Otherwise, we fail. So we just need to.
And so is that an action to do an accusation? How does that work?
Take control of the thing. Objective. You may advance this at the end of the round. Okay, so we're just going to advance at the end of the round. So basically, we get this whole turn, and then before it goes to Mythos phase, we say we're going to make an accusation.
Is it? Okay. Oh man, if we make an accusation and we're incorrect, it's one of those things that's like we have an opportunity to also resign. So you're like, now you have to weigh like, do we think we have enough information? This is gonna be rough. Right?
And what if we're wrong? Like how bad is it?
And how bad is it
Not bad.
versus if we just lay low?
I know the answer to that, so I'm not gonna go and give you. I'm gonna let you decide, because I can't let on one way or the other.
It's just rough because it's like when the
you.
first location that you're in has an action to resign in it. It's like that's baby mode.
That's actually,
but
there's a lot of missions like that.
Yeah,
there really are.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna make the accusation. I think we're gonna try to do it as much as we can. But like when I see that, I'm just kind of like, ugh, they're giving you an out.
Oh, I forgot this location. You can pay $2 to get a free move. That could also be a way
that
to,
could
like,
make me get up to the Marsh Refinery to do an
there,
investigate up there.
Yeah. Let's draw bad cards.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Real
that's
quick
right.
and see how much that ruins our life first.
Hunting Shadow. Oof.
I can't say anything.
This is the last turn, right?
The last turn before we make an accusation. Remember, there's one more act and one more agenda deck.
Oh god. Oof, and I got this Obel, dude. it's so scary.
You got that Obel for sure.
Where am I dropping in a 2 shroud?
Oh, this doesn't drop. This you spend it.
Oh, you spend it.
Yep.
Can I use your Guardian Angel?
Yes.
I would like to take the 2 damage and use your Guardian Angel.
Okay. So now you made a decision.
Yep.
For the record, I think that was only the right decision if you can get 3 more clue.
I know.
Considering the class of spending increments of 2, I think spending 1 doesn't really matter unless you think you'll get that. That was my thought on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right or wrong. I don't remember exactly what happens. I can tell you that now I'm taking 2 damage because I don't have a clue and I drew Hunting Shadows.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Shit. Okay. That's all right. It's all right. It is what it is. You're the one we really don't want to have die.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think maybe you just go first to see what you can do and what you find on top of the deck, maybe.
Right.
There is a chance you could draw a bad enemy. Like, we do know that there's one fish face man in there because you saw that earlier.
Yeah.
But it's 1 in 11.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna run up there and try to get these clues, man. I think. Right.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. You will be 1 away from them, so you might want to, like, move over here as, like, your last action or something.
Right. So here's 1. I'm gonna spend a fast action. Spend $2 to go here. Whoops. My screen got all weirded out. Okay. So that's 1 action. My second action will be to investigate here at a 1 shroud. And I'm a 6 to a 1. That should be good. 0. So I get the clue. Get 1 clue there. Then we're going to cash in the clues, right?
Yeah. Yep, I like
and
it.
I'll have 1 action left. We're going to take a look.
Good luck.
At this, Furtive Locals. I'm going to test 3 book. If I succeed, either take 1 damage or put Furtive Locals into play next to the agenda deck. If you fail, do both. Investigators cannot parlay. At the end of the round, discard. So I'm going to test 3 book right now. I'm a 6 to a 3. Yep. Wow. I failed.
Yeah, that you shouldn't have failed that, but it happened. Okay, so you take 1, and we can't parlay this turn.
I take 1 what? Damage?
1 damage, yeah.
Okay.
And then I shuffle another card in there.
That was ridiculous. Okay.
There's a drop.
And then I have 1 more action left, and you said I should move because they're going to hunt, huh? Move over here.
Parlay. Reveal the top X cards of the lead deck and draw 1 of them. Yep. Okay. So I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can kill all these without you having to go up there, but I just don't have the actions for it. So I'm going to... I just can't do that. So I'm going to go... I will swing at this thing on me. I'll be up 3. Yeah, I'll be up 3. I am going to exhaust the Blessed Blade based on what I'm looking at. So add a blessing to the bag. Curse, bless, -3. So that is a -3.
Yep.
I was up exactly 3.
Yep.
I did draw a bless, so that does mean it does do 2 damage.
Yep. And we minus a blessing and a curse, right?
Yep. 1 and 1.
Okay.
Then, given that happened, actually, I will... Oh, I can't swing with my sword. But I can use my shriveling.
Oh, right, yeah.
So my shriveling then will be mind 4, 5, 6. Was I only fight 5 against that hunting shadow? I meant to go to hunt 6. I'm going to spend $1. I thought I was 6. I was counting it as 6. I thought I was, but I'm 6 mind, not 6 fight. So I'll spend it
I thought you
to
were
make
6,
that legit.
yeah.
I'm trying to go to +3.
Yep.
+3 is the number I'm aiming for. Which again, I'm going to now. I have that naturally with mind.
Yeah.
However, this one is a really big deal for me to pass or not.
4,
So-
5. You are 6 right now. 6 to 3.
6 to 3. I think I'm gonna put in guts, or sorry, steadfast.
Okay.
Which is worth 2 mind because I have 5 or more combined.
Yep.
So that puts me at +5. I'm 5 over.
Okay. Okay. You can use your thing.
I'm gonna use that to not use those, and that does kill him.
Nice.
This is discarded. And then last action, I'm going to move here. Oh, I don't actually discard him. He goes into the lead step. But I don't think it matters anyway. I think that we're past the point that this matters.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So we are reaching the end of the round. So we're going to do all these steps in order. These guys right here, I'm going to, I think, move towards me.
Okay.
Unless you want to move them towards you to have them for, like, clue. We can split them up. That's the other option. This one I definitely want coming towards me. I can one-shot both of them. Or one or the other of them with my Spectral Razor. So if you do want one of them, then we'll send it. If not, we can send them both away.
Yeah, send them both away.
Okay.
Because one could still get on me.
Yeah. All right, so then let's do that. We'll send them both this direction.
Yep.
We could even send them up there, but I think we want them on the edge of the map to kite them around. Okay, so then now the next thing we do is upkeep. That happens right now. Then the last thing that we do is the round is going to end. So now we have to make our accusation.
Right.
So this is rough. The furtive locals move away. This is rough, so we have to pick one of these 2 locations.
Right.
And one of these 5 people.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. It's
the suspect one is really bad.
the suspect situation is awful. So, should we each choose one? Do you want to be responsible for the big guess or the little guess?
I will take responsibility for the big guess, the possible suspects. And I'm going to choose Othera Gilman.
Othera Gilman, huh?
Yeah.
So, if you think it's Othera Gilman, although people think she's a member of the Esoteric Order of Dagon, she's actually not. She actually hangs out in the shoreward slums.
I feel that.
She tries to get people off her case.
I feel that.
I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to go yellow. We're going to mark these right now. I shouldn't go yellow. Yellow's dumb. I'm bring purple. So we are saying this.
Yes.
Why did it make a circle?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
It looks really pretty.
Oh,
It looks
I
great.
see. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is what we think it's going to be,
Yeah.
guys. We're saying Othera Gilman in
in the Shorewood
Shorewood slums.
slums, yes. With the Cthulhu. Yeah.
When you advance at the end of any round, you'll have to make an accusation. Advance when you believe you have narrowed it down. Okay, so flip that and draw it.
Flip this? Oh god.
Yep.
Act 1B, the accusation. The time has come for you to reveal your hand. You retrace Agent Harper's steps as best you can and learn a lot about Innsmouth and its citizenry. Perhaps with this information you can narrow down where Harper is now, but if you aren't swift and decisive, the kidnapper will surely discover where you are onto them. You have only one chance to get this right. One chance to locate Harper and surprise your kidnapper. If you're wrong, it's back to square one, or worse. Read scenario interlude, the accusation in the campaign guide. All right.
Accusation.
Interlude, the accusation. Read this interlude when you are instructed to do so. Using the knowledge you've gathered, you must make an accusation and attempt to locate who has kidnapped Elina Harper and where she is hidden. In order to make this accusation, the players must choose one suspect and one hideout. Okay. Note, the suspect cannot be an enemy who is currently in play or in the victory display, nor can the hideout be a location that is currently in play. Right. That makes sense. Once the accusation has been made, do the following. Reveal the suspect enemy in the hideout location that are face down beneath finding Agent Harper. In your campaign log, under possible suspects, possible hideouts, circle the names of the correct suspect enemy in hideout location. If neither card matches your accusation, the investigators are on the wrong track and must immediately resign. If only one of the two cards matches your accusation, the investigators are partially correct and they may proceed, but they have angered the citizens of Innsmouth during their careless investigation. Flip over the Finding Agent Harper reference card and spawn the enemy on its other side at the Innsmouth Square. If both cards match your accusation, the investigators are correct and may proceed. In order to set up the final act and agenda, do the following. So we have to reveal to see if we actually go forward, right?
Yep. Okay, so I'm unlocking these.
Oh my god.
Go ahead. Flip them.
Oh god, I'm so nervous.
No, this is not okay. I am too.
Barney Marsh.
Barnabas Marsh.
And the esoteric Arkham. Okay.
I lost the coin flip. Okay. We were so wrong. We just have to resign.
We just have to resign.
That sucks.
Okay.
All right. Well.
If no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated. That's us, right?
Yep.
All right, the town of Innsmouth has proven more hostile and unwelcoming than you can ever imagine. At every turn, you are stalked by sordid brutes and disfigured silhouettes, figures that crawl on all fours and watch you from the shadows with bulging, unblinking eyes. Fearing that you have drawn too much attention to your investigation, you retreat to your hotel room only to find it ransacked. Your luggage is ravaged, its contents strewn about. Much of your gear has been stolen. Scrawled on the wall in black paint is a wording: "Interlopers drown in the deep."
Rude.
Proceed to Resolution 1. All right. Resolution 1. You are cleaning up the mess left behind by those who vandalized your hotel room when you hear shuffling outside your door. Fearing the worst, you press up against the wall and wait in perfect silence. There is no escape from your room other than a narrow window of dirty glass that you don't think you can fit through. Your heart thumps loudly in your chest as you wait for whatever it is to come, a knock on the door, a break in anything. You certainly aren't expecting a small leather notebook to slip through the crack under your door, though that's exactly what happens. After a moment, you breathe a sigh of relief and step forward to examine the notebook. It's an old handwritten account describing the history of the strange town of Innsmouth as far back as the early 1800s, though the author goes unnamed. The record seems to focus primarily on Obed Marsh's founding of a strange organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. You don't remember any manuscripts of this sort on sale at the local bookstore, nor do you think the town has any libraries to speak of. Where was this notebook found, and who delivered it to you? Curiosity gets the better of you. You open the door to your hotel room, but the dim, dusty hallway lies bare before you. The identity of your benefactor eludes you. Still, you can't pass up a chance like this. For the remainder of the night, you study the record, jotting notes in the margin as you draw connections between Innsmouth's past and the events of the past week. One thing becomes clear. Whatever this esoteric order of Dagon is, its members must be the ones behind Agent Harper's kidnapping. And just as Agent Dawson suspected, their motives seem to have nothing to do with evading prohibition. Each investigator earns XP equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. Record this experience under unspent experience in your campaign log, but do not spend any of it yet. You'll be instructed to spend this experience later. In your campaign log, record the mission failed.
Hell.
And then proceed to
Okay.
interlude 2, the syzygy. All right, so how much XP do we get?
We got, let's see,
We got 1 in the victory
1,
display up there, plus
2, 3, plus the 1 on the victory display up there, so 4.
4. All right. Guess it's not too bad. We missed
Okay.
out on what? 1 up here, the house on Water Street.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna go to interlude 2, the syzygy.
So let me make a comment really quick before we do that.
Yep.
I want you to look back at this. This is something that we talked about that I think is a typo, or I think it was a bad wording. So they say reveal the top X cards of the lead deck. If you look at the way that these are worded, these are all revelation effects, meaning that all of them should go off when you reveal them, not when you draw them.
Oh.
But then it later says, and draw one of them.
Yeah.
So the way that it's actually worded, everything that you flip through should come out.
Oh, but that doesn't feel like that's how it's supposed
I
to.
don't think so either.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that, like, the odds of getting it 100% right seem very, very close to impossible.
It is impossible. Yeah.
Like, there's no way you have the time to do it. Like, the RNG is too strong. So that's why it feels like something's off on this mission. Like the way it's.
I see, and that's why it would
either
be
I'm
something
interpreting
like,
it
yeah, if you flip it, it would reveal. If you reveal it, it should be played.
But then all these cards say that. So like this card right here also says Revelation. So literally it would mean that. So like I actually kind of like the idea of everything you reveal coming out and then the deck getting bigger, so you have to put up with the consequences of you digging through it deep.
Yeah.
That to me seems like what it should be. But the fact that it says and draw one of them is
Right.
ruins what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
this mission felt really weird to us.
Yeah.
We actually have amazing RNG. We were spending clues and chunks of 3.
Yep.
So we were looking at 3 cards, and we got everything crossed off, but I think like 3 on one and 2 on the other. But we still only got it half right when we played.
Got it.
So that's why it feels like this is something's
weird. Yeah, something's off.
right. So if anyone who's watching either live right now or later, comment on your thoughts on this and what you think, because I don't know how to make this mission happen like successfully.
Yeah.
But
Unless you're just super lucky at guessing.
yeah.
But
You have to, like,
that
win
seems like so ridiculous for Arkham. Like, it's just, there is a mechanic out there that like gets you there, or there should be.
Right. Usually, if you play it really well, and like even if you have 2 and 2 left,
Yeah.
that's still only a 25%
Yeah,
chance
that's
of
true.
getting it
That's
right,
true.
and a 50% chance of
Yeah.
getting it half right.
Well, Volps in chat says, well, but nobody died other than Agent Harper.
I don't know, Volps. I don't think so. Unfortunately, that giant like intro, I was hoping it would have something to do with giving us tips as who this might be, but it doesn't seem to.
No, it didn't. It basically gave an
really
overview of every single thing here, right? Every single location and person. And yeah, it wasn't like, and the thing is, it can't lead you because this is randomized, right? Like,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Exactly. They would have had to find another way to lead you.
Yeah.
I think that maybe it was just too big. I think 5 and 5 left is too many.
Yeah.
It needs to be 4 and 4. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have to take a look at it because I've never looked at what other people said about this mission, but
Yeah.
we'll check after. I'll check later.
Yeah. And so the mission failed, and we gotta go to the next interlude. But
Okay.
yeah, you're right though. That's kind of weird. There's so many resolutions here. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The syzygy 1. Light flashes in your mind. Shadows drown your thoughts as memory fades. You're lying once again on the rocky beach off the coast, your skull pounding in agony. Agent Harper leans over you with worry etched in her brow. Hey, you finally awake? You sit up, your muscles aching. It looks like the tide rose several more inches while you were out. The cold water laps at your ankles and soaks into your shoes. What happened, she says. What did you see? Check the campaign log. If the mission failed, Proceed to Syzygy 2. Yep. You tell Harper you remember your mission to find her, but that after a week of searching, you haven't been able to do so. The last thing you remember was somebody slipping a notebook under the hotel room door with some information regarding an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Oh, yeah, that was me. Sorry, I couldn't stick around and chat, but I had some other business to attend to, she explained. She tells you that after several days of captivity, she finally managed to get the upper hand against her captor and free herself, but she was injured in the process. As if to prove her story, she opens her trench coat and you see dark bloodstains seeping through her button-up shirt. Several bandages peek out beneath the fabric. Just barely missed my kidney. Lucky me, huh? You complain that you were wasting your time searching high and low for her. And she scoffs. Hardly. You learned more in 1 week than I did in 2. I knew that you were onto something, and I wanted to help out, but I was still being followed, so I dropped off one solid bit of research I'd found and laid low for a while. It was you who did the rest, really. Sadly, you remember nothing of the rest. Skip to Syzygy 4. Don't worry, she says. I'll catch you up. There's a lot you still don't remember. Just then, a resounding crash of thunder echoes on the eastern horizon, and a powerful wave smashes against the jetties. The sky is a deep crimson red behind blackening storm clouds that swirl around the sun and the moon. The celestial bodies hang together in perfect alignment. That can't be good. Harper's lips turn rigid with concern. Okay, new plan. Let's get back to Innsmouth. I'll explain what I know along the way. With the fragment of your memories returned to you, past events have become clear. Each investigator may now spend the experience recorded under unspent experience in your campaign log. Then proceed to Scenario 3, In Too Deep. Okay.
I don't understand why it's doing this with the XP this way.
Yeah, I don't know, because it's especially this one, because it's like, or even the last one, because it was like we got the XP right before we played the scenario. It's
right.
Yeah.
I don't. This one especially, because the only other thing that could have happened is if you were a good boy, you could have gotten this card that I'm almost too sad to show you because it's literally the best card that you could have ever gotten.
Oh no.
Keep reading.
Elina Harper, for the first action, prefer to be sure does not. Well, no. No.
That would have been. Can you imagine how big a deal that would have been on you? Like,
I could just always investigate as of my first turn.
Yeah. And you just get that clue? No, that's okay. So anyway.
Oh, that hurts me so much, dude.
Because we're bad at guessing.
Oh,
this sucks.
It sucks so hard. All right, so we got 4 XP each. Great.
Yep.
So I now I have 5 XP going into the next scenario, and I think you have 4.
Interesting. So this doesn't look like it has the other missions in there yet.
Okay. They are up here though.
They are.
So in Too Deep, the amazing single by Sum 41 and Devil Reef.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see them, and they have a little insert right here. They just haven't formed it into a book yet. Okay, got it. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Okay, so we can still definitely keep playing. All right. Well, thanks for coming along with us, guys. And,
yeah. I mean, Innsmouth is really proving to be a crazy campaign, and I really want to know. So if you are in chat, or if you are watching this VOD later on Twitch or on YouTube, let us know on Discord or in YouTube comments how you guys are feeling about Innsmouth and how you guys are running through it as well, because this is now 2 scenarios where I'm feeling like this game is savage. This campaign is savage because it's the first one was just so hard to get through, yeah, we got a little unlucky and stuff, but this one was sort of the timing, you're right, was just there just wasn't enough time, and we did pick up a lot of clues. I mean, look around the board, a lot of the clues have been taken off all of these locations,
right,
and it's sort of and we were caching them in as best as we could, 2 at a time. There's only one or twice where I think it was only once that we cashed in 1 clue or one lead.
Once we cashed in 1 clue, which was the last thing, and we had to. It was our only choice, and that's when you hit something bad. There was another time we cashed in 2 that got us this location, which we already knew.
Yeah.
But wasn't with.
Right.
But see, statistically, that should happen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at here.
Yeah.
So that's again where I really want to hear people's comments on the mechanics. Either am I missing something, or does this seem? Because see, if the mechanic was that you had to draw all the cards, then that's actually kind of cool. Because then the more stuff you get out of the deck, then the more dangerous it is to go in there.
Yeah. But there's risk reward, right? Because it's like,
guaranteed.
yes, you could pull all the things, but like you are taking that risk to get the most information. Yeah.
Right. So I just really don't know. I mean, it feels like pure luck to ever be right.
Right.
And significant to moderate luck to be partially right.
Right. So
yeah, that was my experience when we played with the other group too. We got one of the two right.
Yeah.
And but yeah.
But that being said, like I do like the story of this, and
I love this
and how you have to move around. You know what I mean? Like I like the idea of like you're in town, you're moving from location to location, you're picking up leads. The leads could be bad, the leads could be good. The whole thing is amazing. Actually, I'm not understanding how you can do better at it.
Yeah. I totally agree. I love this mission mechanically.
Yeah.
Like, I actually like the idea of looking and playing Clue. I just wish there was a way for it to feel less RNG, because I think that in and of itself,
yes,
the board is designed great. The enemies are really interesting. Even though we only saw one of the other special people, Joyce Little, but like Barnabas, the way that they all work, like what you have to do to parlay with them is interesting. I think he was our bad guy when we played, actually, now that I look at him.
Yeah, this dude?
Yeah.
I mean, of course it was him. I mean, just look at him. The change is upon him right now. It's funny because, like, he was just not... I was looking at that list, and there was, like Barnabas Marsh, like, just the name, like, him and Zadok Allen, I was like, it's absolutely not them. Like, that's a red herring. Like, look at these names. Like, get out of here. Like, it's not you.
Robert Friendly. Yeah.
And then even when, like, with your choice, like the Esoteric Order of Dagon versus the Slums, I was like, there's no way that it's like legit the Order. Like everything is telling us that it's gonna be the Order. It's like, no, it can't possibly be.
Well, and look at what happens to the Order of Dagon here if you remove the last clue. Like,
after you remove the top card leads deck. Yeah.
I'm not looking at it. So you actually can completely cement your doom.
Oh my god.
If you get the wrong.
Yeah.
It feels like, and maybe every once in a while some of the missions are designed like that, where it feels like you are destined to lose them, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But it's too bad on one like this, where it feels like you're supposed to be playing Clue correctly.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
yeah, exactly, Ben Archer. There's no way the evil church could be the hideout of the evil church.
It's right, exactly.
It's just too obvious. It's too obvious.
Bad idea.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, I still think it would. I still had fun regardless, and I got, guys, the most important thing is I survived. And so now this thing's gonna pop right here, pop, and so because I didn't die, I get 2 additional XP. So I have the 4 from the thing, +2, so now I have 6. I could get double Lolas if I wanted to. I could. There are some things I could add to this deck.
Dude,
I'm gonna have to think
Charles
about it.
Obel feels good.
Wait, what was that?
It feels bad. Charles Obel feels good.
Sharon's Obel feels real good right now. Nice and warm. Nice and warm. I'm sleeping next to my pillow, keeping me warm at night.
I like that. I like how it's going.
Yeah. Yeah. But now it's really funny though, because at the end there, when it was just like when I'm thinking about taking damage or clues, I'm like, now the Obel's staring me in the face, being like, "Do you want to take that damage? Like, do you want to play it this way?" Suddenly I'm hyper aware of where I'm at, damage and horror wise. But that's funny, dude. That's great. All right. Well, I think with that, that's gonna be it for us tonight. Again, I'm very pleased with Innsmouth so far, even though it's really hard. And I thank everybody that's joining us tonight, and everybody in chat for watching, and I hope you had a really good time watching us play. I know it was a little bit a lot to get into the thing because we have to do some emergency deck building there at the end. It looks like that's not going to happen to us for the next scenario, so we'll be able to jump in it a little bit faster and explain where we're going with our decks and stuff like that. But I really do, and I'm being really honest about this, like, please let me know in the comments if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. But I'm curious, whoever's playing Innsmouth, let us know how you're feeling about it and how you've done on these scenarios as well. And then also, if you're on our Discord, discord.gg/CritCamp, there's an Arkham horror channel in there. You can let us know in there too. I'd be super interested in, especially if you guys read those rules the way that we read the rules, as far as getting the leads and stuff like that. And if you didn't read them that way and you had a different way of interpreting it, how that game turned out for you. So that's what I'm sort of curious about. And yeah, and I think that's it. The other big announcement is, so I will be gone from streaming all of next week and the week after, which is my holiday break. So Chris and I will be streaming this week, Wednesday and Thursday. But keep tuned on Discord and Twitter. I actually haven't talked to Chris in a little bit, so we don't know what the schedule is during those weeks where I'm gone. But you're not going to get Arkham until the new year. So I hope you guys play some Arkham on your own, and let me know how that goes, because I'm going to be missing it. So I want to read some comments about Arkham in those intervening weeks. And again, if you want to join in on the massive multiplayer Arkham Gen Con mission, get into our Discord, because we're going to talk about it. Matt and Slimpy are going to be playing on it December 26th, 27th, and 28th. Is when those are the 3 dates that they're planning on doing it. It's going to start 7, 8, 9 o'clock UK time. We'll have more information about that and links to all that stuff in our Discord. So discord.gg/CritCamp. And I think that's it. Matt, do you have anything else to add before we sign off?
No. Everything is about the same. I'm looking forward to getting back to it at the beginning of the year, but otherwise, everyone have a great holiday.
Yeah, everybody have a really great holiday. And yeah, Arkham fam, we'll see you in January, and then every Zombicide fam, I'll see you on Wednesday or Thursday, and more announcements about what's happening later this week. All right, peace, good gaming, everybody. Goodbye.
Peace gaming. Later, everyone.